big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Drink all the sake I want. Read all the manga I want. Wear all the babe that I want. Buy all the J's that I want. Be with any girl that I want. Drive any car that I want. I'm always out of the country. I'm sorry if I ain't home. If the money ain't calling, I never answer my phone. You can see the flow in my chakra. All we smoke is homegrown. You know the boy love ramen. Probably sipping on miso. I know a spot that has shield. I got a spot that has deals. Wait till I get a kimono. I'ma swag it out in my dojo. Some girls are asking for a photo. I guess this happens in Kyoto. When you young and popping in Kyoto. I ball with all of my nakamas. I dance with all of my nakamas. I drink with all of my nakamas, yeah. I only listen to Cole. I touch down with peace. Hiro isekai, shinara irekai. You are my enemy. You are no friend of me. You covered in jealousy. We only drink Hennessy. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. When I got money, you know it. When you got money, you blow it. How much you caught me a rollie? I'm living like Zach and Cody. Sweet like from young in the OG. From young, we learned to maneuver. I pick up and skirt in a Uber. I grew up with killers and shooters. No tell, but I think I'm cooler. I used to sleep with a deuce. I'm the moon god, got the juice. You switching sides like the man Bruce. Tight circle, cut the loose ends. No, I can go on vacation. You cannot escape from the matrix. I wrote all this shit in the basement. Art is my new occupation. Let's meet up at Kennedy Station. I've been at studio all day. I'd rather just make it the hard way. Sitting back while I'm looking up. Remember backyards cooking up. I just wanna be big. I wanna be big. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Drink all the sake I want. Read all the manga I want. Wear all the babe that I want. Buy all the J's that I want. Be with any girl that I want. Drive any car that I want. Drive any car that I want.
I don't want to come down here. I don't want to.
I wanna be
Like,
big.
you be trying to watch your shit, you know?
I wanna be big. Tokyo. I wanna be big.
Chat. All right. Greetings and salutations. I hope everyone's having themselves a mighty fine day. I, I can just, the reason I have so much like a little pep in my step today because I could feel my break, bro. I'm about to get 2 weeks off. I'm not. I might. I always say this and I never do it. I might take like a week off working out, but I take like 3 days off and I can't do it. But I like enjoy working out, so I might just keep doing that. But Sunday's gonna hit. Then when Christmas comes, I'm not doing shit, but enjoying myself and having fun. So that is the plan. So enjoy me while you can. I'm still trying to get every stream done if I can before the year ends. But anywho, to SIU's Ghostwriter stream. Wait, hold on, I'm about to explain. I'm about to explain. Let me explain. Let me explain. So, on my Patreon, Naz Riley, he has a theory on why the family head stopped climbing. So you can kind of see it here. So what I'm going to do is, so I told him to kind of elaborate on it, flesh it out, crystallize his thoughts. And he honestly sent me a really long theory in like 8 parts with a prologue and everything. So we're going to read through it, see what we think and feel about it, and just talk about it because I won't lie to you. I don't have a Tower God video for you for today. So this is the Tower God video. I I was gonna do the irregular ranking, but then again, I'm like, I feel like that would be a more fun as a stream. Like, I ask you guys to rank all the strongest irregulars from Rachel all the way to Fanta. Fanta counts here, so Fanta can be number one. Then we see what people put two Puri and blood matter, and we talk about it instead of me making a video like editing. I feel like it'd be a better stream. So I decided like I actually deleted the audio I recorded for it. So anywho, sorry, I thought sorry someone first of all, this can't be on behind me right now. But let's get it. So say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube at some point. And this is theory from Naz Riley. I thought what he was cooking up originally was really dope. So we're gonna go through his theory, and his theory is essentially let me read it right here. Actually, I'm gonna restart that. Hold on. Take two. Action. Say hi to YouTube. This is going to be on YouTube later at some point. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down so the goals to the 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. Doing something I haven't done in a while where I kind of read commentary and theories from you guys and just kind of give my thoughts as we go through it. So Naz Riley, one of my tier 3 patrons, fifth Zen Gods, which you should be a part of, you have like 13 videos ready for you, early access. But he has a theory called um why the 13 are called sinners and why they stopped climbing. So we're gonna go through this theory. We're gonna read it, talk about it. You guys give your thoughts as we go along, and see if what he's cooking up. I asked for his blessing. He's cool with me doing the video, so there's no issues there. If I made a series like this, I'd set up a vague foreshadowing that I have no actual answer to, and then let the best ghostwriters give me ideas. You know what's funny about that? I had a conversation about this. Like, you ever think some authors they cook up something and they're like, I have no idea how to bring this full circle. But through the community, like theorizing and coming up with ideas, like, hold on, that could work. That could work. I could take a piece of that, a piece of this, and like everything still makes sense. I think it happens more often than you think. I do. I really do. So with that, let's get right in a little bit. So here he says there's a couple of loose threads. I started to think about your vid after strong individuals could be past the 135th floor and the introduction of Icarus. I believe they met a foe too strong for them to face and sacrifice the beings past the 135th floor. Something we've spoke about ad nauseum. We know we the hostile administrator and things of that nature. So that's all possible. So this is kind of what he started with, and then and after this, I kind of told him to like cook it up. And now I'm gonna skip to the part where he starts the theory for real, because I don't want to like private DMs thing. But him and Lucky Roo are two people who actually DM me and take advantage of the fact you have direct access to me, and I'll answer you and talk to you. So shout out to them. We could start with Jihad's V's. V's, they seem like Naruto versus Sasuke type. I think the 13 had to decide on fighting the full majority, if not all, choose Jihads, except Arlene plus Icarus. If Icarus is a standalone character and not Arlene, I believe they, like in the comments, flew too close to the sun. After the 13 decided not to climb any further, they challenged and said foe and said I guess the foe and fell. Recently, the octopus read the books and figured out the riddle. A spirit ghost spoke to Tramre and had horns. This is a bit before the Enkidu stuff, by the way. The community wouldn't even call me out. They just say it's great foreshadowing of someone could predict it in years in advance. And then like you could like play to it a little bit, Michael. I'd be like, you know what was interesting? After it came out, I was just seeing the reaction, and I realized this one guy predicted it 2 years earlier, knowing full well I stole that shit from him, saying, he was cooking. I'm about to take that idea, use it. Like I would play it. I will lie to you. I would do that. I would do that. I would. And the thing about me specifically, how I could see it happening with me is I could see myself having an idea, like okay, oh, here's the mystery of Obito. Who is Obito? And I'm like, oh, it's like, or Toby, like it's Obito. Then someone like makes a good theory of why it's Madara's brother, and I'm like, is that better than my idea? You know what? That's better than what I was cooking, and I'm gonna use that instead. Like I could see myself definitely doing that, being like, oh no, that's better than what I had. Okay. Where was I at? Okay, so the real life story of Icarus is usually to summarize how humans we try to imitate and become gods are sent to hell. I think the demon thing was Icarus, and it said that you can remember me because in the memory of her is wiped away, shared a memory to 13 sealed. Now, maybe V, after failing twice, having a son killed, could have committed seppuku. I don't think he did. I don't know if you remember, but a couple weeks back, I said in stream, I believe the 13, 14 represent real world countries, and this is very tinfoil, but V gives me Japanese vibes. That's fair. I have so much more. So basically, he like wrote. This is where I told him to crystallize things, and I highlighted where I need to be. So right here, where it's highlighted, is where we're gonna really start with it. So this is like his prologue, part one, if you will. Then he gets into his bag over here. I want to discuss stuff in DMs, but at the same time, I don't want to spam your inbox. Kind of assumed all of your community discussion outside the streams happen in some Patreon chat only. Nah, um, my DMs are pretty empty, all things considered. Like I admit when like very exciting things were happening. So let's say like Mazzino versus Loose Leg. People are like, "What do you think about this? What do you think about that?" Blah blah blah. But it doesn't bother me. It's not like I have like I'm not like Doctor Bonehead or Brago the Ace, where it's like I might have eight DMs. Eight DMs is not it's not me going like, oh my god, everyone loves me, I'm popular. Like it's fine. Like don't be afraid to talk to me. Like I truly mean that. Like none of y'all bother me. It's okay. Like there's some people you could tell they kind of bother me. Like I'll let you know. Like I'm like all right. Like but like don't DM me. Send me memes. You can do stuff like that. You can say what you think about this. I have this idea, but obviously, like I said earlier, if you are paying on Patreon or something, I'm going to take your suggestion a lot higher consideration. The same way that I don't even remember who sent it to me. He was like, "Can you please do Bam versus Luffy?" And he just dropped me $100, and I said, "Shit, all right." All you have to do is ask, Negro. So yeah, don't be afraid to talk to me. I'm friendly. I promise. I promise. All right. Whole time I thought that was a wiki page. Nah, TOG wiki page is crazy. Like 10% of this is from the actual series. You'd be surprised. That wiki page is crazy, but a lot of times they misinterpret some things. But okay, let's get to part two or prologue. So let's start with the 10 great families. I believe they represent different cultures, countries, arts, or people. This is not a new thing. I've seen it too with some Argentina, Spain for Aguero's family and X, Y, and Z. But we'll see how it works. They may come from our world. I don't have a big point on that. However, I do believe they have taken inspiration from those. For example, Edouan fought football, soccer, plus Argentina, Spain. Gustang's family are names of authors and writers, yes. And Gustang himself is named after a Nobel Peace winner. I don't think I knew that for Gustang. That's interesting. Is that true? Is Gustang a Nobel Peace winner somewhere? Someone Google that real quick. Because if I leave the page, I have to go. Listen. I'm a demon. I look up some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to Google that right now. Where was I? Data Jihad gave me the vibe of a young leader like Alexander the Great or Greek Roman adventure or a hero. Okay. I don't know if you are familiar with the Maggie manga series. That's one of my favorites. In the series, you have to conquer these towers and gain rewards. I think it's very similar. And Maggie, the most influential character, is Sinbad. 7 dungeons, 7 gins. Whoo, talk about Sinbad. He's a go. Fuck David. In the prequel, he reminds me a lot of that of Jihad, and I assume they amassed their kingdoms in a similar way. When Sinbad entered the tower, he had rivals who later became members of his round table. When he created his kingdom, I remember that. So, yeah, so Sinbad no Boken, yes. I believe the 13, 14 were young champions, chosen ones of their respective cultures, kingdoms sent to conquer the tower for their people as a competition. I think they all met on the first day and were first rivals, but became a party afterwards. This could be why the Jihad symbol was in the cave where Bam was, as the tower was in his original kingdom where he grew up. Now, this isn't really matter to the theory, and on the other hand, I think they could just be an adventurous party who decided to enter the tower. And the Tales user story universe has many of these parties trying to conquer different towers. This doesn't matter so much. I'm just setting the scene. It doesn't make or break the theory either option. What I think it does matter is Urek. You mentioned Urek being from South Korea. I don't mind that at all. I believe he came from our world or a similar or a world similar. He came into the tower by being the first person with the potential qualifications to open the door since Jihad's time. The reason Urek calls it 13 ancient old is because outside of 13, the Tower of 13 entered hundreds of years ago. No one since them has been able to open the door until Mazzino. Either Eureka is super specially human or he was scientifically experimented on, hence why his data version was an error because he was unstable. And he said that's the prologue, I guess. How we feel so far about this? There, there's a Gustav, not Gustang though. Okay, maybe Gustav. I don't know because some of these like sometimes when you like change the name to English or whatever, something certain change. I don't even know if I've ever told you guys that my full name, like my real name, like depending on the culture, some people have pronounced it differently. Like I have one of those first names where like I just kind of let you say it however you want, though I don't really respond to it. I respond to my You're not seeing any Gustags on the list. I ain't sure, but I'll keep listening. All right, bet. What? What? Oh, I just want to know what you guys thought about the theory so far. Kind of like said he set the stage basically by saying that each family represents a certain standard culture or tradition. Japan, Italy, Spain slash Argentina, football. He thinks V is probably a Japanese type person, and I usually say I feel like Mazino comes from South Korea. I could be wrong, but I really just mean like our world, Earth. So he's kind of setting the table for his idea. So Pat again, I don't know if you were at the beginning. I'm reading someone's theory from my Patreon. Um, and the theory is about why the 13 great warriors are called sinners and why they stopped climbing. Michael said it's very differently in Germany from England. Okay, fair enough. Well, Mikhail, is that racist? I don't know. Okay, so part two is climbing the tower. I don't think we've seen enough to see if that's going to be a trend for all of them yet. Yeah, I think some of them definitely have it, some of them don't. Like I believe the general theme for the Lopobia is just an animal or about animal phylum, and probably just like the double alliteration weird thing in their name, but like the repeating of like the two letters L Baba, Lopobia Pokoko, Hukuda. You know, there's obviously there's like Elaine and Lafave and some other ones, but yeah, we records from Saint Joseph Mo. I don't. Okay, all right. No, he's from. Is that where Thing is from? I was gonna ask where Eminem is from, but I feel like saying that he's based off Eminem is disrespectful to Mazino because I don't rate Eminem like that. My theory is the irregulars come from a dystopian world, so they left their world for something better. So they don't want to go back to wherever they came from. That's why they're still in the tower. But Mazzino probably because he wants to leave is interested in going back to his world. I wonder if he. But I always wondered this, right? So let's say I'm an irregular goes to the tower, right? Since we're being loopy today, we have our dunce cap, tin hat, foil on, whatever, tin hat, foil on, tin foil hat on. I promise I speak English. English. It's not looking good for me. I'm not feeding these allegations. But yeah, like so I go in the tower and I'm crazy. I'm Neo in the Matrix. I'm shooting Shinsu out my ass. I'm doing all kind of crazy stuff. Do I lose my powers when I leave the tower? I won't lie to you. I might not want to come back if I gotta give up my abilities. Like, okay, you come back, but you are a regular human. It's like, yeah, I'm staying in the tower. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, how do you guys think that works? You keep your powers? Were they already kind of supernatural before they went in? Like, I'm not sure how you guys see it. And even if it is the case, it could just be SIU borrowing our culture to give each family a separate cultural identity rather than having it having a deep lore region. I can agree with that. Wano being based on feudal Japan is a similar example. That's fair. So you're thinking there's multiple worlds outside the tower? Possibly. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. I'm not saying I believe this. I'm just kind of throwing the idea out there. Probably because of the outside air. Thank you,
イエーイ
Polovic,
お
for the
兄ちゃん
subscription.
ピース
Welcome,
ピース
the Prime. Thank you for coming through. Kiss shot A Sorola Hato on the braid on the screen. Welcome. Yeah. Okay. Because the outside is air. True. Because Shinsu we use for that stuff. All right. So here's part two right here. So climbing the tower. I believe, although I couldn't find it on the wiki, it is stated that no one in the tower has climbed the tower or even knew it was a tower until the 13 warriors appeared, or we are led to believe that. And that the administrator gave them tests to do to pass and climb, leading to the creation of the floor test. Shinsu acts like water, and many of the non-human like creatures that reside in the tower are fish like. Now the reason we have positions makes sense, as stated prior, the
Yay!
13 could have
Bonita.
been a
Peace,
adventurer's
peace.
party. The positions are a mixture of adventure party, things related to water. On the hold on, I don't know what a wave controller is. Did I just make that distinction? Lighthouse, you're on the ocean. Lighthouse guides your way. Fisherman, oh my god. Well, hook is an item. Am I slow? What else is there? I guess a wave controller is still kind of water sea affiliated. What else is there? I can't remember the rest. Okay, I don't know about scout. I don't know if a scout is related to fishing or water or the ocean. Damn, right? I never even. That's kind of crazy. Fair enough. On an adventure party, you have like a paladin, knight, swordsman, healer, spell caster, shielder, someone to throw spears on the sea. You need a fisherman or someone to fish, yeah, to control the waves. The normal adventurers positions were mixed with things you can see on the sea, like a lookout on a crew, mixed with a strategist to become a light bearer. I actually never took that in, but I believe that. I believe that. And then you have like the hook. Wow, wow. Part three, becoming heroes. Like an adventurers party, they would defeat big monsters to help villages. This built their legend, turning them into heroes. One example of this is the Hands of Arlene, probably being a tribute to their protector, Arlene. They as they climbed and they discovered how to use Shinsu, their unique powers and best positions, and and they taught non-irregulars. They amassed companions and followers, disciples like Luce like Quadrado. They taught them somebody younger to blah, 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 how to use Shinsu. Okay, okay. I like this. I like this part so far. They're like, nah, you've been reading for years. Come on, man. Hey, I'm bilingual. Due to be exposed to Shinsu for so long, they are no longer natty. All right, you might be cooking. I'd rather be a god in the tower secretly. I think you would lose your powers, but rankers have way stronger actual bodies. I think you keep your strength but no Shinsu abilities since there's no Shinsu outside. So I get a physical boost. I might be okay with that if I could just speed blitz still, or like punch and the air, the speed and power of the punch caused the air to distort. Like yeah, so should spear bearer then be a harpoon bearer? Yeah, that's what I was forgetting. So harpoon, that makes sense to me. That's kind of crazy. I have to give him credit for that. I have to make a video. I might make a video on that by itself. I never looked at it that way. I'm sure like the special positions, Don Sula and everything else is different. John Sula, sorry, but yeah, Shinsu, divine water, the divine sea creatures, the Shinhue, right? You have a fisherman, someone who controls the waves, a wave controller, a lighthouse bearer, lighthouse people on the sea need a lighthouse to help them see stuff, a spear bearer, a harpoon bearer, and whatever the one I'm forgetting right now, fisherman. Like it really is related. Like how did I not take that in? I've been reading Tower of God since 2010 and made that distinction today. That's crazy. He said airplane Wi-Fi won't keep up. Catch the VOD later. All right, man. Thank you for coming through though. Season one is super seawater themed. Agreed. Spearbear fishing. Yeah. Have a safe flight. True. Yeah. Have a safe flight, man. Back to my dystopian theory. It might lend some credence to why V was a warlord. Ooh. So do you think V was a warlord naturally or became a warlord in the tower though? Is the question. What are we thinking? But I like that part. This is a good part. This is moving me for sure. If the theory ain't about blood matter being jihad, shut it down. I kind of like the idea that the one person who like wasn't immortal beats the like King of the Tower that way. So I am mad at it. Blood matter's my guy. I'm rocking with him for the time being. Okay, so okay. Here's part four. The old gods. I mentioned that the chapter last week helped and this is a part of it. Later down the line, maybe closer to the 135th floor, I believe the 13th or 14th defeated or even killed the machine and flower gods. Throughout many religions, mythology, or stories in general, there is a common plot point in some the new versus the old gods. Zeus and his brothers defeating the old gods, creating the new pantheon of gods. So that was Kranos and whatnot. Kranos? Am I thinking right? The big Titan. I think his name is Kranos. I. It's so bad that I don't remember my Greek mythology the way that I used to. But yes, yes, and that's a common theme. Because even American gods is something that's similar. The Aesir versus the Vanir in Norse. The list goes on. The flower machine gods remind me of Adam and Eve. If the flowers and machines are the first living things in the tower, then surely their respective gods were the first beings. If the top of the tower is the heavens, then surely the bottom is hell. Meaning similar to the, I guess, era Abrahamic Abrahamic religions. The devil tempted, corrupting the two beings in the Garden of Eden, causing the evils of the world today and destroying the structure put in place. In this case, the devil, being the 13th or 14th killing or messing with the two gods, caused the structure of the tower to be disturbed, not physically, but more like metaphorically. Side note: the Yeon family specializes in flame, Huamsula, flame user, and their family harvest flowers. Maybe it's a stretch, but one of the main ways to kill green life is to burn it. So maybe Yeon played a major part in the defeat of the flower god, but this isn't that deep. Okay. He's in his bag. Shout out to him. Kronos. I said Kranos. Kronos. My fault. There we go. Kronos. Did V become a warlord before he and the other outsiders fell apart or went to war? I'm not sure. But when Loose joined him, he was already a warlord. So I don't know if he was a warlord because like the tower was like more archaic and it was full of more chaos and disorder, and maybe he was just kind of strong, so he was seen as some type of warlord. It's hard to say. In my mind, V was the last to join the crew, and his base was near the tower. So, getting an interest in Arlene, he decided to follow them in. I like that. It makes sense to me. I like this theory so far. I really do. The Yeon family part, I think is a nice tidbit to add, but I'm with you. It's not that deep, like it, but I get it. Yeah, because like forest fires and things like that, burning plants. It's like flame throwing them, and I guess like if I want to go deep, what was I thinking of in my head? Like swamp thing and flames and stuff like that. So I think V became a warlord after since he wanted to keep climbing. That makes sense to me. He said Chirac is my home. Shout out to Chicago, man. All right, so let's get to part five. Part five is sacrifice plus new gods. I really wish I had this in my bag personally. Like, I truly believe for someone is like, I think I'm a pretty smart dude. I don't know, maybe you disagree. I think I'm a pretty smart guy, but I'm not good at like going into like theories like this and like having the deep long like okay so I like I could think ahead. I could think a few frames of chapters ahead, but like theories like this, like I can't craft like that. I don't know if I've ever really tried to, because even reminding people are like, well, I think Blackbeard has three different personalities because of this, that, and the third, and I'm like, my mind doesn't work that way. Even though I would argue I'm an outside the box thinker. I don't know why I'm not good at it. The 13 irregulars clearly went in for a reason rather than just stumbling in. They went in. Why they went in is for me the biggest overarching mystery of the series. So not even like what's at the top of the tower. Is there even a wish? Is Hadon cooking something for you? Is why did they even come here? Because we know why Bam and Mazzino came in here, and to some degree we can speculate on Enryu, I suppose. Well, Fanta's an accent, so he's probably just doing shit. And Ryu, I have an idea, but we'll leave him out. Mazina was chasing Phantom in him, then he wanted to leave. So why did Jihad and the other ones do it? Bam was chasing Rachel. Rachel wanted the wish to see the stars. So it's that's interesting. Why? What was the reason? As that reason is likely the answer for what the purpose of the tower is. Oh, so you think it's intrinsically linked to why it even exists? I like what we're cooking. This is a good meal. I'm here for this. We put in our we're putting our collective brain cells together. Okay, so part five is sacrifice plus new gods. This is taken from the first messages I sent you updated, as many ancient mythologies, religions, and old gods were defeated by a new pantheon and has come to replace it. However, the 14 did not know they needed the replacing and therefore carried on the climb. I believe the 135th floor was the point where they met the god of the tower. To be honest, I tried to find a special meaning for the 135th, but I couldn't find shit, so I have no special reason to why the 135th specifically. That's when they stopped climbing. So maybe the hostile administrator or whatever could be the reason. This is probably the only part I'm not so sure on now. I don't really know how we got this situation. I don't know how we got this situation, how it started. I believe. because of imbalance created from the absence of the mechanical and flower gods. The god of the tower tried to rectify it. As you mentioned in your video, you believe there are beings above the 135th floor that are threats to even jihad. They have a battle. They gave they gave a battle in the 14th. Okay, so they had a battle in the 14th, eventually lose. If Icarus is a standalone character and not Arlene, I believe they flew too close to the sun. And after the 13th decided not to climb further, they challenged said god and fell. Recently, after the octopus read the books and figured out the riddle, a spirit ghost spoke to Tromre and had horns. In real life, the story of Icarus is used religiously to summarize how humans who try to imitate gods are sent to hell. I think that the demon thing was Icarus, and it was saying can you remember me? Is because of the memory of her is wiped away. Shared the memory the 13 sealed as if the memory was locked behind the door to the 136. Like I said, I was able to find out circumstances in which it started and significance, if any, the 135th specifically, but that's the gist of it. Okay. This is before Enkidu, though. I think Urek knows Bama's going to become the next Fanta. Expand upon that, Willie. Expand upon that. Can I get a TLDR of the theory I just got here? So we're on part 5 right now. So Naz Riley is coming up with a reason for why the 13 great warriors are seen as sinners or what their great sin is and why they stop climbing. So he kind of set the stage and foundation by talking about families representing some type of like culture, traditions, sport, football, if you will, for Argentina, Spain, a lot of the football players in the world, and like, you know, Japan, this place, that place. And then we spoke about the positions being all related to like the sea, divine sea, fishing, fisherman, lighthouse. Lighthouse, you got to see where you're going on the sea. Fisherman, you fish. Wave controller, control the sea. Um, l- um, Spear bearer is kind of like a harpoon thrower, chucker, if you will. And I'm forgetting one. I guess scout, someone on lookout type of thing. So we're kind of just getting into nitty gritty of like why we believe they stop climbing and why maybe they're seen as sinners or look at themselves as sinners, and possibly this can tie into why they lost their memory. So it's not my theory, but someone on my Patreon did it. I asked him if it was cool if I made a video on it. He said yes. Okay, what is more impressive, killing a god or creating a civilization with mutual understanding from zero? Oh. So are you asking me like, is it more impressive to kill a god, not god, but a god, so to speak, like a Zeus, I don't know, Kratos, someone from like a Thanatos from like, different pantheons of Thor, if you will, or like I created this civilization and they get along, like there's no like there's peace. Is that what you're asking me? Like there's peace in my civilization, like there's no like wars and famine and disease and killing and murdering, pillaging and assaulting, if you will. Like is that the question? The clash of the original purpose to go in and Jihad's eventual desire to be a stagnant king is likely the catalyst of the conflict between the family heads. I don't think they have a mutual understanding. Regular tower citizens kill each other as a morning activity before breakfast. Jihad is kind of delusional. Hmm. Oh, I'm slow. I think I get what Willie was doing. Okay, hold on now. I do believe something similar happened to Icarus. Sealing off the other floors. Let me just highlight this. The other floors would mean sacrificing the wait. Sealing other floors means sacrificing other floors, which was what V was against. This is because the 14 will become the new pantheon of the floors they've traveled to since the start of their travels. This all lies to why they delegated the floors using the dollar show, as this would be the realms, domains, kingdoms. V would be against this though. Not only would he want revenge against a person who want to avenge the person look up to him and probably like him, but he also had the best connection to ordinary people. The war would have been about the 12 and their kingdoms versus V Arlene and some of the strongest tower inhabitants, such as the native ones and the cursed people, Chaz of people, and Luslek. The curses may be a side effect of the seal or a spell implemented on their races would become extinct and they lose their powers, therefore not revolt again. Two things I'm unsure on if I add pictures to this chat. I took screenshots of the parts for evidence, but I don't see a button to send pictures unless I'm being stupid. No, I don't. I don't know if you do that here. Also, mini theory. Someone probably already said this, but being around Bam so much, Rack's curse may have been lifted, which is why he can use it. Hopefully, Rack can become a character again. Now, originally, I was going to speak about the love triangles and what they sacrifice next, but I will talk about the ranker system first, then what Bam is, then what Rachel's connection, as I found an interesting connection to Icarus. Okay, we will stop at part 6 for a second. Man, Jihad was capping with that shit. The citizens love V. V was the people's champion. Eh? He was the people's champ. To me, it's really interesting when Urek knows Bam is an irregular. He told him, "Don't listen to anyone. Do your own thing." To me, those words Fanta told to Urek before they disappeared. Okay, that's fair. Interesting. Jihad is actually the most rational, depending on the reason he decided to stop climbing. Yeah, we have to get these answers at some point. I hope they're satisfying because I actually had half a mind to make a video of all the like mysteries I think we should at least have the answers to. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. And when I say mysteries, I just mean some like really I mean some basic things like I believe in the story of One Piece included with this. But like we'll say the Marines and the world government, I know how the rankings are for the most part, but how do you really become a CP agent? How do I become a cabin boy and eventually become a vice admiral? Like, is there a test? Is it my accomplishments? Is it political? It's like who you know. It's not what you know. It's who you know. Could it be a combination of different variables? I feel that way about like FUG, the Jihad Empire, and certain things. It's like how do you become a squadron commander? Like I want these type of answers sooner rather than later. Like, how did Caliban climb to the top for real? I don't think Urek has any real expectations of what Bam needs to be. Everything about him in relation to Bam has been about Urek wanting Bam to stay true to himself and not lose himself like the others or live for the expectation of others. Example, Fug's of influence. I agree with that. I agree with that. You're welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I put out. Did I end up posting that community post? I told YouTube I was live, but yeah. Well, welcome. We're on part 6 of this theory. I think the theory goes all. I'm gonna highlight. I think it goes all the way to down here. But yeah, we're reading a theory about why the 13 great warriors stopped climbing and why they're known as sinners from our boy Naz Riley, fifth Zen God, Patreon. All right, the ranker system. Two questions I've always had. I always ask myself is what is the point of the ranker system? There seems to be no real incentive in my eyes to be a ranker. If you look at Mule Love, who uses company money to buy. Shout out to the go. They threw my guy a bag. To buy chicken. He's definitely not living a life of wealth and no worries. He's a ranker and yet he's basically working an everyday job. In fact, in my eyes, rankers seem like how in real world people believe completing university will mean a life is easy or how some may end up hating their dream job as they realize there's someone still above them. Two, why do family heads and jihad have armies? Their their only threats are FUG, a group where half the members are sleeping and the other half are incompetent who haven't had a big event in centuries, and the small rebel tribes that trauma race forces seem to have no problem destroying. I believe the purpose of the records is to one, creating a force strong enough to defeat the threats and the sealed doors. Two, to find cultivate those strong enough to replace the 13. The whole series is about Bam gathering allies who will replace an irregular and bring balance. Aguera for the Kung family, Rak for the natives, Ewa for the Yeon. FUG's literal goal is to have a slayer for each family head. Slight pushback here, Riley. For Aguero, for Rack, and Ewa, I think that makes sense. I don't know that the people who will take out a family head are planning on replacing them or taking their families over. But for Aguero and Ewa, from a family head standpoint, that was stated. That's for sure. But we'd have to get people from other families who really want to usurp them. Like, I would throw White in there for like wanting to beat RDA Han, but I don't know that he had any intentions of running the RDA family after that more than he just wanted to beat his dad's ass after consuming an irregular soul. What do you guys think? The ranker system is basically a dick measuring contest. If we take into consideration the real world, we humans ruined the earth. To me, the same can be said with the tower. The tower was full of plants and machines. Now we are on um floor like okay like 135 150 with no machine and plants found except the recent ones. So to the tower or the initial residents, they are sinners. That makes sense. The record system is not a formal system of the kingdom. It's managed by completely separate organs. Yeah, the ranking administration. The armies are also for fighting the ancients. The ancients are very powerful. That's a good point. That's a good point. Because didn't the Lopobia and Wagwang go hard to fight one of them? Was it Arcanak too? What Nene was it? I hope Hulk will defeat Aryahan and Vincent will run the family. Vincente, I could live with that, but I don't know if I care about White anymore. I might be done with him well after what happened, but we'll see what happens. Whilst rereading, I found that Wagner and Caracas share similar to Jihad's powers personalities. I thought that was pretty common knowledge from the get go, but I mean, hey yo, better late than never. Sorry, let me just re highlight this. Um, Jihad's metal tentacles are just a red version of Taraka's steel tree and armor. Of course, Jihad is way stronger. I find it interesting that Dumas has a similar power to Karaka, but they are displayed differently. Dumas is like a clay doll, whereas his Karaka's armor is like a living organism. Do we agree with that? Do you guys see a fundamental difference in how Dumas's and Karaka's armor works? So one is a, as he said here, Dumas is more like a clay doll, whereas this Karaka's armor is a living organism. And use the latest chapters too if you want. Like, will his arms regenerate after the poison of vanquish? I don't know if I have enough information to say either or is correct. Dumas feels more empty. Oh, I get it because when Hajin Song split him in two, there was like no body in there. It's almost like some Alphonse shit from like Full Metal. Like it's puppeteering a body and maybe his body's elsewhere. Whereas Karaka is probably inside, but the enchanted armor. Okay, that makes sense to me. If that's what you're saying, that makes sense to me, I guess. Because I don't remember if we saw anything when he split in two. I'm about to look at it again. At one point, I used to believe that Bam would build his own team using the descendants of the 10 families. I have no faith anymore of that theory because SIU's character management has gotten bad. I definitely think at some point under FUG, his banner, whatever, he'll have some type of prominent person from each family. But I feel you. I feel you. I don't think so. Jinsung said that Dumas is like Karaka. He didn't say he's different in any way. Can I ask you a question? How much do you trust? But he gave him the armor, so he know. Okay, that's fair. I guess Jinsung would probably be a reliable narrator there. Okay, fair enough. Do you feel like SIU is making family heads more focused in the story, is helping or hindering the story? Let's talk about it. I feel like it hinders it. Early TOG was never really focused on family heads. It was about those in the family, the children, regular tower residents, and the influence of the family heads on the rest of the people in the tower. I feel like the story is dragging on with the family heads, and they're not as engaging as the other side of the characters we met in season two. I think your concern is totally warranted, and I totally hear you because we are removing focus from that, like the things and choices the family heads make and whatnot truly have an impact on like other characters and beings and stuff. So I hear you. Here's the best way I can answer this for you right now. I'm cautiously optimistic. Let's say this great match doesn't go down in a good way. It is just problems with the power scaling, the writing, the lore, the world building, and consistency. He would have had done irreparable damage to Tower of God forever. But I have one small pushback. That's if the family heads truly are the tippy top of the tower. If at some point we learn there's a step above all of them with the administrators of the 135th and 6th floor and the monsters and machines and plants or whatever behind what was locked off, I could see SAU trying to kind of knock them down a peg to show you They was kind of fronting, posturizing, but they don't even really rule this tower. So a lot of that's gonna be your point of view and your own perspective. But I think he's in good territory, interesting territory, but he can't fumble. That's what I'm basically saying. It's similar to how I feel about like taking out two Yonkos in one arc. I think he fumbled in Wano, and that's done irreparable damage to the rest of the series, in my opinion. So he really has to be careful how he handles this trauma ray shit and Mustang ish. That's my best answer for you right now. I understand your concern though. Truly, I get it. SU to say this, that the story of Tower God will be the story about the 10 families in Jihad. Oh, fair enough. He did focus on the family head just indirectly, so it was more implicit than explicitly. He's still building the family's all-star team low-key. Elaine and Tiara are the Lopabia, Pobadao, dishes on top of Kun and Neon and Yuriha. Our captor daughter can join eventually. There you go. REA daughter. Yeah. I take focus on the family heads over the Haracha and Kendrick stuff. Yeah, but I really do miss like Anak and Ran and like I really want Lore, Young Sleep, Fonseca family stuff to like be important. I had very high hopes. I won't knock SIU for this. You could say this is on me, but I really feel like he's fumbled with Hatsu. With Hots was a character I'm like he's gonna be the in tower habitant who's not a part of the REA family who becomes like the best non REA swordsman. And he's going to be the direct descendant of the REA family without having the like the omnidirectional blade slashes, you know? Like I really wanted that for him, but SIU killed that for me during the Cat Tower, bro, with Cha Dong Hui being a mid ass sword, in my opinion. And when he was rolling with White, I'm like, oh, here it is. White's like, why are you swinging that shit like it's a farmer hoe, a farmer's tool, or a pitchfork or something? Mad stiff and whatnot. And he's like, well, I'm not just a lunatic like you. And he's like, brother, a sword is a item used to kill, slash, stab, and dissect your opponent. If you're already thinking like that, you've already lost. This is a murderer's weapon. And I'm like, he gonna learn? He gonna learn something? And then that fell apart, so I feel it. Well, no, I will upload this on the main channel. This will be on the main channel tomorrow. Have to ask this the typical chapter discussion reaction, but yes, I will upload this on the main channel. If not tonight, early tomorrow morning. I'll probably throw it on the archive channel like a week after, but yeah, because I'll cut out like the fluff and just keep what's important. The issue I have with family heads is that they are a large aspect of the tower that is that they're oh my god. Take two. The issue I have with family heads is that a large aspect about the tower is that there's a huge divide between the everyday people living in their lives in a society built on suffering, conflict, and the out of touch elites. By focusing on these elites, the story is in a way becoming completely out of touch with just how shitty the tower actually is. I think that's fair. I don't like the stories shifting to like billionaires and conglomerates and companies and corporations, and we're not really showing the like if you will, the social and economic divide. The yeah, I hear you. That makes sense to me because it's like parallels to the real world that I see. Actually, if you think about it, we need more info on the family heads. Heck, we haven't seen the two Peri family yet, and that's my take. I think that's fair. Bro, I had high hopes for my guy in a sleeping bag. Yo, you guys don't understand how Lore changed my life. Cause I'm like, this guy is not him, and he stood up, blasted some Shinsu with a knack in the crown game. I was like, I like this guy. Wait. I would say that once their families get focused, they will until Elaine becomes non-existent due to local BR. Believe in Elaine. I'm convinced that regulars other than Bam, McGuire, and Rack aren't going to live anymore. Even in Dorsey. And Dorsey, I can see being the like regular princess that rocks with Bam and betrays the Jihad Empire, her family, by siding with Bam. I think Nye will celebrate that when that bum ass swords gets broken secretly. We need a vid, the curious case of Take. You know what? Just for you, let me screenshot this and think about it. So that's a trap. That shit, I'm so mad. I said, I waited so long to see you. This is what it does. And if, oh. some Nimbus cloud, pure of heart bullshit. I don't need that in my life. I need you to start cutting niggas, bro. I agree with the family heads are not just that fun to learn about. Characters like White had a cool personality and tragic story, which made the story great to read. For me, the only family head like White is Gus, but even he's starting to lose me. Trauma is hard to read as he don't really know much about his motive, backstory, and the things that make him tick. All right, sorry, Nas, we derailed for a little bit. So you said, did I read all this? I didn't read all this. So while I was reading Caracas, similarities to powers, personalities, mental tentacle, blah blah blah, living organism. Wag on the other hand has a weird, damn near immortal power, which almost like the many what many MCs have in shonen shows. My interpretation of Data Kun's description of a young jihad of an MC, I mentioned similar to Sinbad from Maggie. I feel like though Wagner is similar to Jihad in personality without the confidence because he lacks Jihad strength. This would mirror V and Jihad. In life, I believe there are two main types of leaders and kings. There's a type who will lead their troops into battle, the best fighter, captain of the team, the largest and most commanding voice, but there is also the leader who looks after their people and wants to protect, and that is literally how Data Kuna Dewan describes the two. Interesting. Stay. Oh, let me add something in there, just for fun. While they were at war and while they were climbing, do you guys think V was stronger than Jihad or was Jihad stronger than V? Just I'm gonna throw that in there. Just I might be cooking up something for y'all. Blah blah blah. Staying on the hidden floor talk, but back to Wagner. This is a separate theory that links. I believe the sword thing he picked up at the end is maybe Jihad's sworn enemy. Wagner says a talking sword. It's like Excalibur. Excalibur being the sword that chooses wielder and the next king. Now imagine the main character Jihad, who is able to get whatever he wants, beats whoever he wants, overcome any challenge. Could it use this sword, finding out he isn't worthy? Similarly, maybe that sword is a present day sword that Jihad left there when he traveled to the hidden floor, as he wasn't worthy anymore. Wagner, being a sort of clone, was able to wield it as he is pretty much Jihad. Okay, interesting. I have no theories onto thing. Simi calls it Soul Edge from Soul Calibur. I have no theories on who Wagner would need to kill, but I believe this would lead to Bam and Wagner instead of fighting. Lead to Wagner instead of fighting, joining forces instead of like their fathers and fighting. I like that. I think Jihad was stronger. If I had to bet Jihad, I think Jihad was stronger, but for a little. Speaking of which, why was Jihad the leader to begin with? I don't know. Is there a name syndrome for what the author creates too many characters that they can't handle? I believe SIU suffers from this. You know what? You saying you forgot what Hot's weapon does? I kind of feel that because I forgot too, but I know I didn't like it. I'll have to read it again. I'll read it after. But I don't know if there's a term for that. I'll see. I don't know if there's a term for that. We could come up with our own, but like, I have an analogy or like a picture that I paint where I say like each character, like you're like a person, like what do you call a sleigh person, a toboggan master? Like I'm Santa Claus. Every character is a reindeer, if you will. A good author and good like creative team, they control the direction. Rudolph, you go up. Dancer, you go left. Oh, bring you back in. You're right. You're on reserve for now. We're gonna focus on him. Like they have full control of the reins of each reindeer and whatnot. And when you don't, they're pulling you, going wherever they want, and you're dragging your face in the snow, or you're cold and shit. You sneezing, you can't even control the sleigh. But I don't know if there's a specific term for that, but I'll look into that for you. Because Oda has this problem too. But yeah, I forgot what it does secretly too. I don't remember what it does. Is there is I think Jihad both. Wait, where was I? I wait. Dang, what if V was stronger but he couldn't lead because he was an Astro like Gustang said? There was comments about Lee probably being the one who was better suited to lead or whatnot, but V could have not had a great personality. I don't know. It's interesting to think about. Because I kind of think, for some reason, I think V was stronger. I think Jihad ended up being stronger in the end. And obviously, if V is dead or whatever, Jihad got even stronger. But I don't know. My hottest take is V and Jihad were always comparable, but I think V had the upper edge in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it was you. Have you? me ask you guys this. That was supposed to be part seven, the princes. I forgot to add that. I think there's like three more princes. I forgot to mention each powered Bahad. So the captain, the boss, the same person. Beauty spot. Pointing for the next point. So Rachel and Icarus is part eight. So we're on part eight, or and this is part nine. Okay, let me ask you guys this: have you ever been in the? It's kind of funny because I hear these conversations on some of those like dating, talking, like whatever fucking podcasts where they're like, "Oh, my man gotta be the leader. If he ain't the leader, I don't like him. He mid. He trash." But I'm like, have you ever seen a group of like people or men or a team there's a vocal leader, but like deep down, you know who the real leader is, even if everyone knows like that's the captain. But this is really the person they rally behind or really believe in. Like, like if you were on Shaq and the Lakers, Shaq and Kobe, like Shaq is the man, but secretly everyone is following like Phil or Kobe. Like they're the ones who really have the trust. I see V and Jihad in that same like similar vein. Like Jihad was the outspoken, we put the team on my back, blah blah blah. But like if you look at the footage, anytime you really needed the bucket, it's V who hit that shot and maybe he's not talking as much, but you know how Stephen A. says he galvanizes the troops just by his actions. I feel like V and Jihad were similar in that sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but yeah, Rogue Rudolph syndrome. I should have added Chopper in there. Blue nose reindeer, shot the Chopper. That's kind of funny. So yeah, the sword only obeying you if you're weak was just yeah. That's what it was. It was like if you're weak or like pure of heart and you understand your own weakness. Let me just pull it up real quick. I'm going into the void. Bear with me for a sec. Ah, Dong Hey, Tower of God. I don't remember what this shit does. I'm gonna pull it back up. It might be zoomed in though, but okay. If someone tries to use this sword with even the slightest bad intentions, it can kill even them. The sword has a mind of its own, so it's dangerous. I'm giving you this sword because I think you have a purer power than anyone else I know, Lororo Tahatsu. Like what? Like this shit is so mid. It was first shown on the Name Hunt station when Hatsu and ship, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. If y'all what chapter did he use it? I have to find the chapter. That's what I really gotta do. So they might explain it there. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna circle back to that. Don't let me forget about Don Hui. Let me circle back to that. Well, hopefully I don't forget. Okay. The sword of the Bengals equal blah blah blah. To me, they were on par for some time. Ed want to confirm that they used to fight often. Now Jihad stronger. Naya, okay, that's fair. Naya, do you think the regulars really matter? Let's say a family head dies. Do you think the story can really last much longer? Or do you think we'll go back to climbing the tower after Trauma or Gus dies? If they die. I want them to matter, but I feel like there has been a paradigm shift in focus in what truly is essential to SIU moving forward. And I think the a casualty is going to be a lot of the regulars, the games, and climbing. So we can focus on and I want to add some real life aspect and component to this. I think he might have overestimated how easy it is maybe to create a story. And I think it took a lot out of him because remember, he wanted to create a Tales user story universe with Tower of God as the first completed narrative. I don't think that's possible as currently as things are going with his health and whatnot. So he may have thought it was easier than it is. Because trust me, writing's not easy, bro. I'll agree with old man McGucket wannabes. You are right on the money with the Nimbus Cloud analogy for Donhui. Yeah, I'm not saying miss me with that, man. I don't trust what the families say about V. They all got self-inflicted dementia. You got the face, then the in-game leader. Yeah, yeah. Between Jihad and JJK, a strange trend recently. Okay, makes sense from a sports perspective. Pre-ignition Donghui. Yep, Donghui is that kid who looked like a prodigy in primary school, then fell completely flat. Dongay. The whole killing the user bit was so necessary. Just let it be like Nimbus. Evil can't wield it or ignite it. You said that already? Never mind then. I did. Don't worry about it. The good thing now is that he got 5 assistants, Before he did all by himself. He does have more help now. That is true. Okay. Actually, no. Let me just finish this off now. Was already so well like sung Rurik Mazino, Pearson Design, Red Colored Hill, Hatsu. So Nihon Station, he didn't ignite it, but he swung it. The sword would have been amount of flames. Donghae is an ancient weapon. That's why it has a soul. The soul is very proud, does not listen and does not listen to strong people. Donghae's strength and abilities also changes depending on the situation and his mood. It says many records have died when they tried to ignite Donghae. They just pass out and never wake up. Lororo warned Hatsu that Donghae is very dangerous and risky, so he told Hatsu to take it out and try to ignite it unless he absolutely has to, like in an urgent emergency situation. However, Lororo said that Donghae will more likely listen to people who are weak, but the owner must be free of greed and have a pure mind. This sort's throw this in the garbage. It's so trash. It's so trash, bro. Throw that shit in the fucking garbage. That is not a good blade, bro. That is not a good blade. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it, bro. I just don't like it. Oh, this is like name hunt station. Oh my god, JVG versus Kaiser? Are you guys stupid? Are you dumb? Yo, where's the scene where he does that shit? Yeah, boy, and fucking Lororo on his back. I'm originally from blah blah blah, Kendrick DL, whoop de whoop, blah zay blah. He said, she said. Oh my god, where is the part with Wait a minute, I don't see Hatsu in this chapter. Oh, there it is, right there. This is the last time we seen it. Oh yeah, and he swung it like once and like had like a fever, like almost died. Nah, this sword sucks. All right, no, it needs a video. I need to cook this blade. This blade is getting cooked. This is not Tetsaiga. Fuck this sword. I would throw this sword. I would sell it. I would sell it actually. I'd sell it. Make some bread off of it. That sword stinks. That sword stinks, bro. Am I a Kendrick fan? Kendrick Dial or Kendrick Lamar? Kendrick Dial was interesting. If you mean Kendrick Lamar, the rapper, I'm a J Cole guy. If that helps you, I'm a Jermaine Cole man. I've been here since the come up. Since the come up. Out of Yas Ratcha's people, I liked probably who did I like the most from his little crew. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, you said fuck with it. Yeah. You know, I'm a Cole man still. I won't lie to you. I grew up a whole fan. Like my brothers and stuff he was a Jay Z fan. So like, but like, I actually told this story kind of yesterday, right? So like, sometimes when you grow up with like older siblings and whatnot, you kind of get into what they get into, but at some point on your own, you kind of branch off, and you kind of like what you like naturally. Like I kind of felt like I was a little bit groomed to like Jay Z as a rapper. I do, I generally do. My favorite song from him is "Meet the Parents." That song blew my mind the first time I heard it. "Meet the Parents" is ill. Shout out to the Blueprint and all them tracks. Um, but Cole was the first like art rapper that I liked on my own. Like nobody really showed me Cole was like blah blah blah. I was like, I like this guy. He got something here. Like Young Simba, little ghetto nigga. That song moved me. Dun, nah, 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 nah. So I made the same thing with Kobe. The Kobe, I kind of like grew into the Kobe. My brother was in the Kobe. My cousins were in the Kobe, so I became a Kobe guy. But Derrick Rose was the first basketball player I kind of liked on my own, and I saw him from Memphis. So yeah. Get this guy hats of four. He needs a Tet Saiga. Give him Tet Saiga, bro. That's what he really needs. Dong Hui, Cutlery. The Cutlery might go. Okay, Lamar. Okay, yeah. But yeah, but I like Kendrick though. I like Kendrick. I just can't say like I'm a super stan. Like Kendrick is not like Kendrick's song comes to me, drops an album, I'll listen to it. But like Kendrick could be in a feature of a song I wouldn't know unless you told me. Like Cole, Lil Yachty, I know that the day it drops, kind of thing. Kel Hellam, Bo Better, yeah, mouse looking dude with decent backstory. Oh, him, Haracha. Hasacha, you like Hasacha? I think Hasacha was alright. He was alright. I thought it was too long of a backstory. That's all it was, but it was cool. The girl who fought Chion, Sriracha. You see, I liked her, but I really liked the theming of that. It's kind of like natural talent and like genius, but like in like the in tower habitant sense versus the hard worker, like blue collar hard worker trying to go up. And I sided with Chion Hee Ha on that. So, but I feel it. Shout out to her though. She looked good. Bruh, Def, my older came back from college playing Kendrick, and I branched off from that. I feel it. By the way, Naya, after this, you're gonna read. Yes, I'll read it. I tweeted that. If you guys wanted me to read One Piece after the theory, just say you want me to, because I'm actually behind the chapter. No, never mind. You like to fight with Sean Hia. Yeah. I was like Cole too. M on his head. M on his head. He Luigi brother now. D Rose from Memphis to go. It's a parade in my city. Wait. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta play this. Jaws back. Jaws back. Where's the shit I posted in our group chat? Cause I was watching Gil's Arena, like I basically not paying attention to work. Let me it's a parade in my city,
Yeah! There was a parade inside Bay City, yeah! Yeah! Crawford! I'm back, baby! Yeah!
I'm gonna get so much mileage out of that. Okay, my fault, but yeah. Lopa Bia Ha Sacha Na Saracha. My bad, yeah, my bad, my fault. I probably said it wrong too. If you use it for evil, you die. But isn't killing evil? This sword's stupid, man. This sword don't make no damn sense. Not gonna lie, I don't really know about singers or rappers. Same with celebrities in general. I grew up just vibing, playing Minecraft with no pop culture knowledge. I'm very bad with famous people and celebrities. That's never been a thing for me, especially like actors. But I had like my lanes. Like I know like my football players, by which I mean soccer. I know my basketball history. I know like hip hop to a certain degree. But I wouldn't call myself a musical person like that. Like I like what I like, I listen to what I listen to, but I wouldn't call myself knowledgeable. Like you could name anyone out today, and I probably don't know who they are like that. Nor do I listen. I haven't really bumped anything since like No Name dropped her album. Like I just been listening to what the fuck is that shit called? Sundown? Sundial. I've listened to Sundial for like months. Like I'm not really a music head to that degree. All right, let's get. Hold on. How longer is this? Let's just get through his theory so we can just focus on what we want to do about. Okay, so we're getting towards it. All right, so we have two more parts left. So Rachel Icarus. I mentioned the first time I mentioned the major outlier in the story in the series. It's Rachel, but I believe I have cracked some of the code. First, let's look at the books about Icarus. After going in the books, I've that contain Icarus information. I realized something. What if they are reading a diary or a journal? A journal narrating their travels and the life of Icarus. Rachel has always been connected to books. Her dream is something pulled directly from a storybook. Imagine these chapters or diary entries have been split and like an adventure story, they have to gather the pieces together. Interestingly, Rachel's dream of reaching the top of the tower and getting to see the stars, and real world Icarus dream of flying to the sun being a star. Now, oh, the star, the sun are now intrinsically linked. I kind of like that. Building from the journal, we know adventure groups and pirate crews would always have someone recording their travels. Like some of the language Icarus monologue chapter 589 speaks to me like a teenage white girl's daily diary in any 2000s movie. Yeah, that was the thing. In the monologue of 589, after reading Trom asks Octopus to find out what it is, he's talking about Icarus. I wish to be next to him as we gave into it, shining ever so brightly as I die. We find out in 595 that it refers to a star. So Icarus could have wanted to see the stars. Not sure if it's as I die part, but it could refer to the world Icarus dying when they got too close to the sun from other reason. Now I mentioned it previously, but I believe there there are more princes than the ones we know of. In the first chapter, back from hiatus, Aguero reads through the book, and two things he brings up is Icarus and the Jihad's prince. As Rachel knows of Arlene and Bam's origins pre-entering the tower, it would be safe to say she knew of Icarus. How would stories of Icarus get outside the tower? I think someone who was able to leave the tower brought stories of Icarus with them, either the Jihad Prince in my book, Aguero, in the book Aguero was going to read, or Arlene herself. This is a loose theory, but I find it interesting. Of course, I don't have enough info. Rachel wants to be like Icarus. Part 9 is Bam. Okay, let's see. I can't wait to get more into football, but I broke my university lifestyle. I can't afford any of the needed subscriptions. Damn, I feel it. But yeah, no clue about famous people that should be existing. No, I'm bad. Even like, cause what's the guy who plays Kang the Conqueror? And he was in Creed 3. Jonathan Major. So like something happened with him, and it was like everyone at work was talking about it. Like, what do you think? I'm like, bro, I don't fucking know. I don't watch that shit. I don't know. I've seen Creed 3. I've seen Ant-Man, but like I got no opinions. I didn't follow that. The only celebrity case I followed was Colorado in 2003, like that, because Bean was my guy, and I didn't believe he did it. He like I was disappointed that he cheated, but other than that, I didn't believe he did anything wrong. So R. Kelly was culturally big, but like I don't pay it. Like I'm not a gossip tea merchant. Like, oh my god, what did Glorilla say to Ice Spice? I don't fucking care. Has nothing to do with me, and does not make my life any more interesting. They don't pay me. I don't give a damn. That's just me though. My brother used to always say, you know, Derrick Rose cheated on the SAT. He's stupid as hell. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what Derrick Rose does in his free time. I only care when he's hooping. It's not to say like, yo, have a good life, like be good. I hope you're like happy, mentally well and shit. But it's like, I'm not like, oh my god, what is my favorite athlete doing? Is he home? Who cares? I grew up on cartoons, CN, Disney, Nickelodeon. I feel it. I take football over eating ice soup every day. No football. I feel it. Wow, you didn't care about the Pink Panthers discussing Cardi B? I don't even know what the Pink Panthers are. Pink Panthers? You mean Pink Pantress? Isn't there a girl or rapper with that name or something? Like I don't know these people. I have to figure out. I figured out I love the Coil Ray song on accident from the Spider Verse soundtrack. Pink Panther the cartoon. Like him. I didn't watch that though. I know the Pink Panther is, but I never watched it. That's a cartoon. I agree. Live your own life instead of through a bunch of millionaires who don't know you exist. Yeah, I feel it. All right. Part 8 is Bam. If Rachel is the outlier and unpredictable variable, Bam is the key. Oh, you knows the key, bruh. You knows the key. I wasn't going to have this section. Initially, I was in the Rachel section, but after the Hidden Floor reread, I found some stuff that should be smaller than the others. To put it easily, I believe Bam's whole character is best summed up by duality and picking up your destiny. If you look at how Bam is prophesied, they make it out to seem like he is Bam, La Jesus, La Bam James, could I LeBam Jordan? Nah, it doesn't work. Not LeBam. Bam Jordan? Michael Bam? Nah, it don't work. Whoever straight Lionel Bam? Sorry. Straight after they allude to him having dark parts or something being with them. Even his powers and moves, his horns clashing colors of blue and red. He has demon horns and angel wings. I could go on for days if you want me, but you should get the gist. Even his day 25th Bam, the holy day that Jesus was born in Christianity, counted by the night and see this darkness. I believe the baby was killed by Zahar and possessed by a demon or some sort of darkness. Bam, like many other protagonists, especially Eastern stories, have a demon inside of them or a demonic side. It's true. Naruto, Goku doesn't have an evil side to him. I wouldn't throw Goku in there. I get why you probably said this, Naz Riley, because of the anger being the reason why you could go Super Saiyan. Like it's rage that triggers a Super Saiyan transformation. But I wouldn't throw Goku in that category. But Naruto, Yuji, Yusuke, Ichigo, they all fit. You could throw in like your Inuyasha's half demon, the appetite demon maybe in Toriko to some degree. Like it's a thing, but Goku I don't think is a part of that. Do you guys think Goku's a part of that? They are all seen as a beacon of hope and yet have a demonic side to them. We have seen Bam's demon, unless I'm tripping, I've never explained. We've seen two or one. No, the blue demon. The one thing that always confused me is why Bam is alone in the cave beneath the ground, but I can sum it up as this reasoning. Jesus was put to rest inside a cave and resurrected there, holiness. Was he in a cave? I don't know if he was in a cave for Jesus. I don't remember that though. I'm not religious. I'm sorry, Christians and Catholics. I don't know. I'm a heathen. Listen, I believe in God or something. I don't know, but I'm not religious. Demons and monsters in many stories are shown to be sealed inside the caves or underground. In fact, you have the underground hell in many religious mythologies and stories. I may be tripping, but I remember Bam touching the whole Rachel climbs to visit him, and they're an invisible barrier. It may have been an anime, or I could be making this up, but it would make sense. Bam was alone, as a maddened Arlene would reject a demon as her son, even if he was the chosen one. Bam being some sort of holy figure will line up perfectly. Icarus used in real life to represent the devil of the holy figure. This means we have our Jihad and Wagner, our V and Bam, our Icarus and Rachel. We just need Arlene. Okay, I see what she's cooking up here. As you like to bring up, SU hasn't introduced Bam's love interest. That could be Arlene. Although I'm an Endorsey enjoyer, I doubt it would be here. I think it's N or something. And this is the last part. Oh my god, he went crazy in the last part. Let me just scroll up a bit. See what you guys are saying. Then we're going to the final part. He said, "No man, some rap chick. I don't even know her name for real." Oh, there you go. People think Rachel is Icarus, but I don't hold stock in that. I think Icarus is either Arlene or someone else. Do you think Garam knows Arlene and knows her real name because she had her pocket, or do you think the reason Dal Jihad did not know Arlene is because that was not the real name? So you think Arlene's real name could be Icarus, Infinite? But what if the Data Jihad has memory loss the same way Jihad could if he's a part of the Traumare Gustang whole memory thing? So as a result, the data version maybe has a hard time remembering. But then again, Jihad recognized Bam from his eyes or his power on the in chapter 305, I believe, of the third season, or was it in general? But anyways, in the hidden floor. I guess this is one of those other ones where like I hate using this cop out answer a lot. But I think that's one of those ones where depending on where you see the story going and your perspective, that's gonna kind of paint how you see it. Goku and evil, he just makes dumb decisions and is a fight junkie. Yeah, you a fight merchant for real. It's all fun and games until Goku goes Kakarot mode. Kakarato. It was cave. What? Am I am I don't get what do you mean by that? The dub does give some misconceptions that Goku is more righteous about protecting others than he really is, but the absolute worst, he's indifferent to the consequences of his actions and endangering others. Oh, I wasn't talking about his personality. I meant having like a dark evil power. Yeah, Goku's kind of he's an idiot and a fight merchant. All you want to do is I'm so excited, I want to fight, but like I don't think he's a bad dude, but because he's the way he is, it causes a lot of Oh, he wasn't in the cave. It was a cave. Oh, okay, thank you. But he's not a bad dude. It just he's a bad friend and a bad father though. Just like Bam, bad friend. So okay, okay. See, I didn't know he was in the cave. I didn't know that. Wasn't he on the cross? Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't. I'm showing my lack of knowledge here. Jesus died and then was in the cave before resurrection. I thought he was. I don't think he was buried. There you go. He was in the cave though. My fault. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I've only read the book of Bible stories, bro. He died on the cross and was put in the cave. Why? Why? Oh, I guess the cave was to resurrect him the whole time, or maybe he meant Kid Goku turning into an ape and rampaging. He did kill his grandfather, but like I said, Goku indirectly caused a lot of bad things to happen, and I think he's a bad father. He's an absentee father, a bad friend, a bad husband, of all that kind of stuff. But I don't think he's malicious in his intent. He's just a result of how he is. I don't forgive him for that, but I don't think he's a bad dude. Jesus hasn't been added to the Fate series yet. I need the Nasu Tight Moon Jesus, and then I'll understand. All right, let's get to the last part of this theory. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh man, this is good. I actually am enjoying this. This is easily my favorite Tower of God theory that I've ever gone through. I think there was one that was pretty decent from Reddit one time. One was like Traveler as Enryu. I don't even remember if it was good or not. The Romans just put him in a cave as a place to put his body. Oh, okay. A final part is love triangles and sacrifices. Where he wasn't was meant to sit what to stay until divine nepotism kicked in. I assume people were putting caves like how people were putting coffins. Oh, but to stay until okay, I got you. The divine nepotism is hilarious. I forgot to add this to the rankers princess section, but it's interesting that Jihad spread out the rings at 13 months. With the 13 months, that makes sense. I also like the idea that Jihad planned to give one to each irregular he climbed with. However, I think the months being separated out and the princesses being made to battle in order to collect them brings more credence to what I said about the rankers are basically being trained to form one big army against whatever is past the 134th fifth floor. Um Likewise, the rings being given to essentially jihad clones, with now Wagner being seen by the sword, the chosen one, and then he could then collect the rings of his siblings to open it. Jihad and the heads are waiting for successors, willing or unwillingly. To keep it short and sweet, like we discussed, I think there is a whole load of love triangles in season 13, 14 of taking out the ones we don't know enough about, taking out those who don't know had feelings for someone, which actually worked in my favor. For example, although we haven't seen Young Tron, we kind of did, but we haven't really though. I couldn't find any evidence pointing to him having feelings for anyone. I think the two pairs of Eurasia and Gustang plus Han Ari can be left alone as there isn't enough evidence. Now we have six figures who all have regular counterparts except one. Obviously, V plus Arlene is a canon relationship, and Jihad had a crush on Arlene, and Yeon had a crush on Jihad. You know? Did she? I don't know if I knew that, if I remembered that. Like I said, I don't think there's someone to represent Arlene yet. However, Ewa, Wagner, and Bam. Although Ewa likes Bam, there is still time for the series for things to be shaken up. Works out perfectly that they were probably the most important figures of Team Sweet and Sour and have sort of a parental connection. I still don't think it's gonna be her, but I feel it. Now, this other love triangle is the one I find the most interesting out of all the main cast of regulars who hate each other. The most Aguero and Rachel. We know that Rachel wants to be Icarus and Aguero wants a Dewan's position. Aguero was the first watching over, then chasing after Rachel, and they even have some more of a rivalry as Bam and Rachel, as they never really went head to head. It's more of a Rachel and Aguero who was smart too. Agreed. Therefore, Rachel, who chases Bam's role in the story, how Hadon and Huaryun talk about her being the main character, mirrors Icarus, who want to be like and stand equally at V. Then Adwan, who loves Icarus, does he love Icarus? Has a hole in his heart, which is why he can't fill, not only because Icarus is sealed, because she's gone from his memory. And that's why he's claps cheek, because he's sad. I definitely think he's sad, but the girl he wants, he doesn't have. That's just a common male thing to do. You can't, the one girl you like, you can't have, so you act a fool with all these girls, and you just become emptier and emptier. I don't recommend that. Don't suggest it. I need to stop. Oh, where was I? Oh my god, I lost where I was at. Something I forgot to add earlier was there was five irregulars present in the hidden floor taken out by Iraq who has no connection. One of them was seen by two others. Icarus has not been seen by Dwana Jahad. I'm going to say that it's foreshadowing, but maybe a coincidence that SCU realized and utilized. On to the memories. First of all, as I mentioned, a contract of immortality is essentially a deal with the devil, and therefore the price of bigger or better sacrifice is needed. That's where Hendo comes in. As a defender of the group, he takes the hit. Now, this is very tropey, but a common feature is the big and strong guy in media is that his appearance juxtaposes his personality, the gentle giant. He was a lovable, caring individual. Maybe it's improper immortality is a curse. Maybe he wanted a big family, and the curse is that he gets a big family, but he has to eat his kids to gain immortality, sacrificing his dream for the others, but in a twisted way, still having his dream. That's fucked up. Not to speed through and link some of my previous points, look at the Great Warriors. Firstly, Dado Dewan says the only person he went all with Han Sung's story is because Dao Jihad had changed, stating that he knows he was an adventurer and not someone who wants to rule. I believe after seeing the monstrosity beyond the 135th, he decided to be a king and make the contract for the betterment of the people in the floors below. However, in making this contract, he didn't know what it would entail. He learned he had to give up something he treasured a lot, even the most. After Arlene chose V, he had no need for the unrequited love and gave it up, in my opinion. in my opinion, immortality is way worse than how people make it out to be. The key quality that makes us human is that we only have a finite amount of time. Relating this back to TOD, not only would the great warriors lose their sense of being after millions of years, thousands of years, but also without key memories and parts of history. So sealing away the memories in their most prized possession, adding on that they lived tens of thousands of years would leave emotionlessness. List of what I think. Oh my god. All right, hold on. Bear with me, guys. We're almost done. List of what I think some may have given up and or where the memories are. Trauma Ray, not sure what he gave up, but his memories are in Leviathan and the Dragons. Hendo gave up kids, not sure where memories are, but he connected to Hansung Yu. Ari, urge to sword fight, the giant sword in the sky. Excuse me, is your home base. More swordsmen, media want to challenge everyone in each. And that's it. Sorry it's so long. Blah blah blah. These things. Head of YouTube and say this anytime a theory from my mind when I like it when I'm right, but I like it even when I'm wrong. This is because I'll be happy if it got it right. So okay. I guess finals of the Urek and Bam are completely different from others broadly. Urek and Bam show companionship and respect for other towers and inhabitants. Urek making Bam the leader, Bayak the leader, even though Urek is stronger. Probably he's stronger. This could just be because warriors climb together, whereas Urek climbed by himself and Bam was surrounded by regulars, and the fundamental difference. I just found it interesting. Looks like is made of more of a follow disciple than a friend or companion. And after this theory, Arlene is the character I want to learn the most about. She was the outlier for me, hardest character to fit in, more so than Icarus and Rachel. Like his actions contradict in a good way and amaze me almost. She made the contract. What reason? But why? Only only person to make it out the tower. Where was she whilst Bam was in the cave? Her connection to Rachel generally have so many questions. Boom. There we go. What do you guys think of that? I have to go through the bit. There's a lot there, but what do you guys think of that? Where was I? I think Icarus being Arlene makes sense. It adds to the theme of fake history. I think the only ones who knows Arlene's real name are the elders and Loose Leg. A lot of this feels like a reach. I feel it. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in here that are interesting. Yeah, the Icarus thing I'm not feeling. We know way too little to make leaps like that. Say, LOL, what? We are missing so much info. And the stupid part is that Bam has Gus's memories, but I don't know why he decides not to look at the memories. Same problem with Leviathan and Tron memories. It's getting ridiculous to have info and not look at it. Yeah. I don't know about these Kunna Dewan plus Icarus plus Kun plus Rachel. Rachel being Icarus, I could see. Forget OP. I need you to react to this MHA chapter. I'm not even caught up. Even though I'd be fake reading. But just to like kind of conclude this theory part, I think you had a lot of good stuff in here. Obviously, a lot of this is you're theorizing, you're using some headcanon, you're filling in the space with some of your own thoughts and opinions. So I can't always really comment on those, but I think you cooked up some good stuff in here with some I guess having a representation in a real world sense for like your V, your Arlene, your Jihad. I really like the fisherman seed, divine seed creature stuff and positions connections that you made. Um Talking about everyone having different standards, cultures, and traditions, all that stuff. But I don't. I think it's solid what it is here. But unfortunately, we just don't have enough information, and I'm one of those people. If I don't have information, I kind of just keep my mouth shut and wait till I have more. So that is what it is. But I like this theory though. I like what you cooked up here. You really thought long and hard about it. You kept adding to it. You connected a lot of things here, and I think you did something good. So good job, man. Good job. Am I reading any new webtoons? New? No. The newest thing that I picked up was Ordeal, and I still haven't really read past like chapter like 20 something in season 2. But on my break, I'll have a chance to finally just read and react to some stuff. I lied about reacting. I meant read. Just read. I do want to reread Kubera, but I don't know if I want to reread that during my break. I might do it when she's on her hiatus. So it might be I might be that. 1 second. So thank you. So yeah. But no, I haven't picked up or read anything new in a minute. Even in general, like I haven't read anything new and like really in general. Like I want to say Ordeal is the newest thing I picked up and started reading. But you guys know me. I'm not a webtoon guy like that. Have I watched the Percy Jackson show? Nah, I haven't. Is that the new one where they race swapped everybody? That's out already. 'Cause I heard they like race swapped everybody. I'm not. Yeah, y'all don't know me, man. I gotta just watch what I like. I'm not interested in Percy Jackson. Book was cool, but like I'm cool, man. I'm good off that. I don't need it. I haven't even watched Invincible. Like I don't really need to watch Invincible. Like I own every issue. Like I just don't have an incentive to like really watch it. But like I do want to talk about it with y'all, so I will eventually watch Invincible. But like it's just I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. All I want to do is play video games. I beat Born of Bread. Now I'm trying to play AI Nirvana Initiative, the second one. After that, finally get this monkey off my back with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Finally get that off my back. Get to Spider-Man, and then I can finally get to Umineko and Higurashi. So Simi can stop bullying me in private. You know what I'm saying? So Invincible is hype, but like I had some issues with the first season and some of the liberties they took. People don't know that. I just didn't come. I knew you was gonna. I knew your ass was in there somewhere. I knew as soon. I knew your ass was in there. I said that just to see if you'd say something secretly. You got debated, nigga. But but no, I do feel bad that I've sat on Umineko and Higurashi for a minute and not really played it yet. But yeah, so that's Siamese he talking about? Nah, bro. You a bully. He a bully behind the scenes. You guys don't even know. He really a dictator, bro. I need to watch Invincible. I'll probably get around to it in like 5 years. Unless I watch or play something unreleased and I procrastinate until the end of time. I hear that. I hear that. Not like yeah, like I just want to like I'm not interested in Percy Jackson is a cool story, but I don't care about it like that. Like I don't care. But if you like the show, I hope you're having fun. I just like the Percy Jackson show. They changed it off in the book. Oh yeah, they're gonna update it for modern audiences and blah blah blah. LGBT and bliggity blaggity minority acity. It's all the same shit. I don't care. I don't respect these people. I wanted that writer strike to never end. Even if it meant I never got beyond the Spider Verse. I never wanted it to come back. I don't think could keep that shit. Shit's mid. I play like 2 games per year, and probably like one anime on average. Anime, I definitely fell off years ago. I don't watch shit really from the anime standpoint. I play my games though, but I play indie games, and because I play those and like a lot of them really run like 10 hours or less, I get a lot done. Plus, I play on like my Steam Deck or like a Switch, so I can take it on the go. Cause I'm the guy who will show up to a party and I have my Steam Deck with me. Oh, we're sitting down kicking it at a barbecue, and I'm in the corner playing Sea of Stars. Like I'm that guy. I don't give a fuck. We're at the bar. I'm playing friggin' Hyper Light Drifter. I don't even know if I care to play Forbidden West. If I'm being honest, Chief. If I'm being honest, bro. I think I don't care. I think I'm gonna end up playing it, but for some reason, I don't care about Horizon Forbidden West anymore. I don't know what happened to me. I literally don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about it. I don't know why. Need to fire every Hollywood writer and replace him with manga writers. I want to go that far. There's some stinky manga writers, and I don't have a top to bottom just reverence for manga writers or mangakas like that. Like there's some that I like and there's some that I don't like. Um I'll just say what I always say. I encourage people to stop being beholden to like huge companies and conglomerates and established media and take the time by yourself to look outside the box for shit that you like. Marvel and DC be letting you down? Go pick up some Image comic books. Go read something from Dark Horse, even if it's superhero related. Not Queen's Gambit, it's Queen Bomb, Empowered, Invincible. Like, just take it upon yourself. You're tired of all the AAA games, like I was in 2015. Yo, go play Undertale. You're tired of Pokemon? Go play Koromon. Go play Temtem. Go play Nexomon. Play Monster Crown, Monster Sanctuary. It's out there if you're willing to look. I just think people are lazy. Oh, HBO's dropping this, Netflix is dropping that. it's easy for me to follow it if I just do it this way, and thus I will do no additive research myself. Like it's out there if you look. I promise. I don't watch shit on Netflix or Hulu and all this. All these new shows are garbage. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're not good. You might laugh. They might have a good component to it, but all they do is pander, and I can't deal with that personally. And I don't even like when they're all bliggly blackety in my face. Shit annoy me. Just be regular. I can't stand it because I'm not super Afrocentric. I'm just a regular dude. But anyways, that's just Nia Hemmings though. But see me, I branched off from like mainstream stuff so long ago because they've been letting me down from like 2014. Undertale really changed my life, and really diving into Image Comics really changed my life. So yeah. By the way, Yeti, the hardcover for Trigun got pushed back. By the way, word. I gotta really get to Trigun. No, that was something else. I'm about to say, didn't you get HD scans for something? But that was for History Strongest Disciple, right? Actually, send me that link anyways. I might need some high quality Shigure panels. I might need that. I might need that. My main hobby now is table tennis after accidentally losing my childhood video game addiction. Obviously more healthy, but having to wait till sessions instead of being able to play whenever is definitely convenient. I'm not good at ping pong. I'm not good at ping pong. So shout out to you. I mean, I've other hobbies. Like I still play like pickup football, soccer. I'll play ball. I love to work out. I'll mostly watch football on my own, but I'll watch some sporting events with my friends. Like I'll go out, like Simi calls it the circus, the UFC. It's a big fight. I'll go with my friends. We'll order some chicken wings and pizza, drink, chill out, and watch the fight. I don't really know much about fighting like that. I watch wrestling with some of my homies. I don't know shit about wrestling except that Billy Gunn's the GOAT. Cause I'm the ass man. Dun, dun. Cause I'm an ass man. Dun, dun. Yo, you also the GOAT. I love to kick 'em. I love to kiss 'em. I don't even remember the lyrics. That's the GOAT, bro. I like Invincible and Walking Dead, but Kirkman not hitting with the new series. I don't even know what Kirkman's working on currently right now. I'm not a Walking Dead stan, but I'm not a zombie guy, so it's a personal thing. But Invincible was good. Was good. I also love Cyberpunk. Being super late to playing every game has its perks. I'm definitely gonna play Cyberpunk. I always plan on playing it, but I wanted all the kinks to be like ironed out or whatever. I'm gonna play as my like busty neon futanari dick having abomination character. Trust me, I'm about to go crazy. I hate Black Panther because if that was white people, they would call it racist and they would boycott the entire movie. I don't hate Black Panther. And I don't have a problem with the movie, but definitely the culture and some of the things surrounding the movie. Yes, if somebody white did that, they would be seen as racist, like the white eagle. And yeah, it wouldn't fly well. But that's just the world we live in now. I don't think a lot of minorities realize that they've flipped the switch in some ways for certain things that people walk on eggshells around us, and I hate that. I like. Did I ever tell you one time someone was afraid to say black person in front of me? Like you've gone too far. I'm like, for someone of, of African American, like, bro, say black. Like, I don't give a. I'm not sensitive in that sense. So it's just like, to me, it's unnecessary. But I think it was a great cultural moment for like black superhero films being on the big screen in Africa. Like, it made sense. There's like context there that matters. But niggas going to the parking lot having a cookout in their dashikis, we did too much. They did too much. They did too much. But that was funny though. It was a funny time. And then getting Power Man, Luke Cage was pretty cool too. So I need to get into the gym, but I prefer doing cardio based sports. If I'm doing 10, 15 hours a week, then it's already hard to hit the gym in terms of letting my body recover. Um, I was like that for a long time before. Like, it's really only around like 22 I started lifting. People don't know that. I haven't been lifting for that long. I started lifting around like 22, 23. And I was serious about it. I got serious about it at like 27. Mostly all of my exercise was the same with you. Like I would jog, but like all of my exercise came from pickup, playing pickup soccer, playing pickup basketball, and stuff like that. Playing some like flag football with my friends. That's usually where it came in for me. So I hear you on that. doing 10 hours tennis weekly plus a few hours of casual boxing. There you go. For me, it's not about being a gym warrior or a gym rat. Just do something active. If it's hot yoga, if it's I like to hit the punching bag, I like to do mixed martial arts, I like to hike, walk, I like to ski. I have a friend who really got into rollerblading. Like he likes to rollerblade, so you'll go to like a skate park and just skate for like an hour or two. Like as long as you're moving, bro. Like I keep telling people, it's not about being in the gym. It's not about that. And again, there's so many alternatives. Like you could be like, okay, every day. I tell people this, like I do a lot of home workouts. I'm not always in the gym. I work out at home just fine. You can I'll do this sometimes like if I want to play a game and I don't want to take time to work out, I come up with creative ways to get exercise in. I ever tell you guys, Breath of the Wild, 2017, March 3rd, Switch and Breath of the Wild drops. I took a week off of work for this. You think I'm trying to spend 2 hours working out when I'm trying to play Zelda? No. So here's what I did, because you know what I drink a lot of? Agua, the H2O, hydrogen to oxygen. So you know what I do a lot? I tinkle a lot. I gotta pee a lot. I gotta piss a lot. I'm like every time I leave my room, 50 push-ups. To get back in my room, 50 push-ups. I remember I could take the Switch with me, so I can go to the bathroom, take it with me. I'm still playing, and boom, bang off. Like there's just get creative with it. Find something to do. You could have a target number, 1,000. By the time you wake up, and by the time and before you go to bed, you have to bang out 1,000 sit-ups or something. You could do 50 at once, 10, 10, and 10 here and here. Like just figure it out. There's so many ways, and also eat better. A lot of people I know work out a lot, but they don't eat. They don't eat right. You're moving like Zion. I'm black, and I got white people asking me what part of Afro diaspora I was from and how to treat me. They even told me they support reparations. Like nigga, just treat me like a normal person. I feel that, but I don't even know what that is. Afro diaspora. I don't know what that is. But it's like, but that's how I feel. Like, don't come around me being all racially sensitive. Just treat me like a regular human being. We have no problem. I'm on the Morgan Freeman tip. Get rid of Black History Month and just make it like History Month or whatever. Like, we don't need all that nonsense, in my opinion. Just that's just me. Your opinion and lifestyle could have made you have completely different thoughts and opinions on that. But I'm just like I tell people, I'm just a regular dude from the '90s. Okay, I haven't been radicalized by any group, by any ideology. I'm just a regular man. All right, hard working blue collar man. All right, I'm just normal. Would drive me crazy. Water, any form of alcohol greater than I feel it. Do you know what? Do you know that there are or hydrogen atoms in a single molecule of water? Oh, there are more than there are stars in this entire solar system. If fun fact, I did not know that. I did not know that. Not like I would know what I'm missing out since I've never been drunk, but I'm probably not worth finding out. No, don't drink. Drinking is stupid. Be better. Do as I say, not as I do. Be better than me. Don't do it. It's completely. It's a waste of money. It's not a hobby. It's stupid. Like don't drink. If you can go your life without drinking, don't drink, bro. Drinking is stupid. Be straight edge. I'm one of the people blessed with actually liking chicken breast and potatoes or rice as a meal. I mean, I like all of that too. So yeah, should I read One Piece now? I guess I should probably read One Piece at some point. I'll at least pull it up. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to change screens. Let me just delete all this. Just fuck it. Hold on. Let me just switch scenes. Sitting here. We're done with TOG. Thank you, Tower God people. By the way, if you were here for that, you can do what you got to do. I love to kick 'em. I love to. What's in the corner over here? One Piece? Oh, perfect. One Piece? What about characters? Okay, she could stay there. I didn't get any characters to put on the sides though. The bar name? We put the One Piece there somewhere. Is that in here? Cause I'm a ass man. Dun, dun. Cause I'm a ass man. Dun, 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 dun. Why's that song? I should have started singing that song, and now it's stuck in my head. I love to kick 'em. I love to kiss 'em. I don't even know that's the lyrics. Making shit up. can you read everything is fine. It's a great webtoon. What I can do is I can try it out, and if I like it, I'll continue. That's what I can do for you. I'll screenshot it so I don't forget. Bada boom, bada bing. I never gotten beyond like the first 70 chapters of One Piece. One Piece fans have made it a mission to spoil me to being an accidental expert via Twitter, though. I feel that. But One Piece fans are not a good. They're not good people. They're not a good fan base. They're awful, and I don't like them. So you should like them either. Um, done. Did it live. But I really have a lot of love for One Piece. I truly do. I think Wano has done some damage that I just can't get over. I guess I'll just put Kuma again. Kuma. Put Bartholomew Kuma. Did the flashback end? No, I didn't even read the end of the flashback, so I don't even know. Hard to get in the siege when we already have been spoiled. No, I'm the exact same way, bro. Like, it's the reason I never watched Breaking Bad. When Breaking Bad was like airing, everybody I knew loved it and talked about it. So I used to be in the conversations, but not really care because I didn't watch it. So by the time like a few late, he's like, okay, let me give it a shot. I'm like, oh, I remember this. I remember that. Like, I remember. Oh, I know what's about to happen. And I'm like, this is a waste of time. There's no point in me watching this because I already know what's gonna happen. So I didn't bother. I'm like that though. It's why I'm very spoiler sensitive personally. I don't know everybody is like that. I am like that. It's because to me, half of the battle of a narrative is not knowing what to expect next. Like what's coming next, what's on the horizon. And if you take away that from me, I just probably won't give a damn, bro. Okay, it's the character on the right side. We'll put Kuma. Oh my god, this is humongous. Big ass nigga. Zion, you Zion body bitch. Bartholomew Kuma body bitch. Vince really got us on the fucking battle rap. That's Vince's biggest W for the year. The getting me back into battle rap, bro. I'm strapped in. I clap a nigga in a coma. Madness. I could snap at any moment. Is this pre-task kid money? It might be, but I don't care. I'm tired. Whatever the first picture popped out is the first picture that's going up. Where's left side? Left side is right here. Put Bonnie there. Bada boom. I gotta flip you though. I gotta flip you. Flippity dippity. There's Bonnie. Valere, I fuck with you, but let me just put my guy Kizaru there. I feel like it's probably appropriate. Just put Kizaru there for now. I'm gonna change the title. Let's try it again. I'm gonna change the doc. Stream information. What chapter of One Piece are we on, actually? I don't even know what chapter we're on. What chapter are we on? I didn't even pull it up. Did JJK drop? Bro, go to TCB scans. Talk about security warning. Continue the site. Fuck off. I go to the site all the damn time, bro. Like, what are you doing? Wait, is it out? 3 hours ago? Hold on. We got JJK and I'm gonna read JJK too. I'm gonna read both of these. I'm gonna read Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece. I'm gonna read One Piece first. Stop with the safety. Go to the site. Continue the site, bitch. I don't even care if this computer blows up. I got 3 of them. Okay, let me chill out. Act like I'm balling. I lied. I was kidding. I was kidding. Universe, I was kidding. One Piece. I forgot what chapter it was already. Were the 1100s? Did I know that? 1102. I've been here too long. I'm so tired. At JJK 246. 246 live reactions. Oh, I have to do 2 for One Piece. Fuck me in the ass. So I didn't read 01. I'm gonna put just chatting because I can. Just so it creates 2 chapters so people can just separate it if they only want to come for the One Piece part. So just bear with me for a second. I'm gonna just put One Piece, Oda, Fuma, JJK, Sakuna. uh, is it? It's Akutami Gege, right? I think so. All right. Let me tell the people. OP and JJK now. Why even cooking Zion? Okay, so I could explain this. I could explain. Okay, I do not like when leagues try to manufacture a superstar or star. Zion to me, yeah, he was up and coming, blah blah blah. But I'm like, he's just a fat athletic nigga. And honestly, I get it. The first time you really see one of those, it'll blow your fucking mind. Because the first time I saw one on the soccer field, I'm like, are people that fat supposed to be able to move with that level of speed and agility? That didn't look right to me. Like it looked like you were defying physics, right? Zion was just that. Like you just weren't used to seeing an athlete that big being able to hop out the gym that way. He was never that nice, bro. And because of his torque and size, whatever, he can bully people because he's got the weight on him because he's like 280. They tried to manufacture him as the next LeBron and this and that and the third. I'm like, he hasn't done a goddamn thing in the league yet. And they still tried to give the man rookie of the year. Like John Morant didn't play more games and he got hurt and shit. And what has he done since? Be fat. He's always hurt. Oh, my ankle, oh, my leg. Oh, I'm gonna get the porn stars. Like, fuck this nigga. I'm tired. Oh, John Morant, don't get twisted. That gun shit pissed me off. But aside from that, I've pretty much liked everything that little nigga has done because he kind of reminds me of Derrick Rose. I can't help myself. He's like my Derrick Rose remix 2.0. Like I fuck with Ja. Ja's back. So yeah. I think Breaking Bad is the one of the best shows I've ever seen. Usually when I watch something, I never watch it again, but I watch Breaking Bad. That's how I feel about The Wire. I've seen The Wire. Well, granted, I am doing a video essay on it, but I hadn't watched The Wire since it ended, and I've seen The Wire like 5 times now. Smallville will be that for me. Smallville I've seen so many times. Like I love Smallville, so I feel that. The One Piece suit, TOG is better in the sense there's just less active fans to spoil on accident. It's a good point, but it's kind of hard. Like I kind of feel bad sometimes because I wonder if I spoil like Haku and Joel and those guys because like I talk about the latest shit now. I don't even hide it anymore. Like it's yeah, it's tough. Meanwhile, I read JJK spoilers, but get spoiled on the new chapters. If I show up a few hours late, damn. Half the fun of JJK is scenarios that purely happen because Geki likes to fuck with his fans. All right, let's read this One Piece. So I'm actually on 1101. We got a color page, Luffy snowboarding. Then we got, I guess, are these all the Vegapunks? I don't like Vegapunk, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So Gege's a walking troll. Oh, you like this character? Next chapter they die. Who was What's the name of the guy who makes Game of Thrones? George R. R. Martin? Wasn't he kind of like that? Wasn't he kind of like that? Like, oh, y'all like them? Hold, I got something for you. And they die a horrible death. I don't remember if it was him. 3 years ago, Mount Kolubo, Kingdom of Goa, East Blue, Gum Axe. Arg, Dragon. You seem familiar with this island. But not only that, but I noticed when you snuck off to the outskirts to check on that village earlier, there was a young boy there. If you keep talking about this, you may as well kill me yourself. What do you mean? A child is their parents' weak spot. I'm sorry, I forget what I saw. Okay, I guess. That did that feel weird to anybody? That was weird. What the hell? That's a weird reaction. What an awesome finishing move. I'll save for an up against super strong enemy after I get my crew. Say I get my crew, but I gotta be ready for when someone tries to take him away. I won't ever let that happen. But if anyone tries it, Luffy, Monkey Luffy, age 16. This is what a year before he set sail. He set still at 17, right? And he's 19 currently. Okay, so Ace and Sabo would have already been gone by now. Blam. I'll give him a gum gum axe to the face. Pretty cool, right? I see what he's doing here because, in a sense, Arlong took Nami from him when he decided Nami was a navigator, and he beat. If I remember correctly, he beat Gomu Gomu no Ono's Gomu Gomu no, is Gum Gum axe, right? Ono. So that's when he beat Arlong with. That makes sense to me. I won't. Don't worry. I don't eat wimps. There he is. Ring ring. Who's there? That was weird. What was that feeling just now? It gave me chills. I bet there's still some tough opponents around here. I'm gonna whoop them before I set sail. Did he sense? Um. Oh no, he probably heard the ringing of the Buddha 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 Buddha. Yeah, yeah. He like that. He's like that. He's like that still in the books. What a bum. Talk about Dragon. Yeah, Dragon don't move me, bro. I'm done with him. Not that I ever started with him, but he's done before he can even start. You know, the whole time I'm sitting here wondering what the fuck, why I keep smelling cinnamon. Is this shit in the fucking? I don't even like cinnamon smell. Anyways, some pirates fled after raiding a nearby merchant ship. Your orders are to blow those low lives out the water. They came out of nowhere. We need to get the wounded to the nearest hospital. Kuma, come in. What are you doing? Okay. I'll go ahead with them. The rest of you should follow as you can. Thank you so much. I thought they weren't going to make it. Kuma responded immediately. Turn yourselves in. Wait, we didn't nothing by it. We'll give everything back. Everybody, fork over all your loot. It ain't worth our lives. Naya the blunt sniffer. It does look kind of like a blunt, doesn't it? No, I think it's one of those cinnamon stick rolls. Something I don't know. Christmas. Whoop de whoop. I'm fucking Grinch, Scrooge, McDuck. Fuck, humbug. Christmas make me broke. I'm tired of Christmas. I'm about to become a Jehovah Witness. All right. Where was I at? Dear Bonnie, the world is full of beauty that can't be captured in photos or picture books. I long to see your bright, smiling face as you experience such wonders for yourself. Meanwhile, in the kingdom of Sorbet, is he here? Is he here? Is he here yet? Is it here yet? How about now? Come on. I'm sure he's very busy with work. That or the news cool keeps messing up. But Daddy said he'd write a whole bunch of letters. Now, dear. Letters have to go on a long trek of their own. One will show up sooner or later. You'll see. A newspaper, another heartwarming letter. Put this in the church's mailbox. Yes, ma'am. Is it a letter? Nah, just a morning paper. Aw. Another one? How many does this make? He's sending around 10 a month. That's a fair few. How is he even finding so much to write about? Too Bonnie. Ugh. How mushy can you get? That was obvious that she wasn't getting them. One last thing, Bonnie. You're probably sick of me saying this. I love you so much. I'll be sure to write again soon. Yo, let's spar. Again, Bonnie? How about we play some Jenga instead? I said I want to fight. Bonnie Chan, it's time for your medicine. Am I seeing things? I could have sworn Bonnie was huge just now. Yuck. Does the medicine have to be this bitter? It just means it's working. As if. This is just some horrid lemon flavored placebo. Wait, what? Oh, did they lie about her needing extra years to heal then? So she could just go in the sun now? Is that what it is? Ramune, which is like a lemon flavored soft drink. Hey, Granny, Connie, why are we hiding Bonnie's ability again? To be safe, you know what they say, a talented hawk hides its claws. Listen to Granny. Navy Science Division Lab Zero Eight. Amazing, Doctor. Can't believe you did it. Now you just have to lift the brain and lab using the island using island clouds. About half of what you see here is holographic. I planned for Punk Hazard to be like this too. I admit it. That cut suits you. Peep 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 peep. I feel light as a feather. Kuma, I heard you're going to lose your sense of individuality. I wonder which of us has the most checkered fate. The human that lacks free will or the clone that doesn't? Oh yeah, Stussy is Miss Buckingham's clone. This is how I have been tapped out of One Piece. I totally forgot about that. That's the old lady that's Weevil's mom and Whitebeard's baby mama, right? If I remember correctly. You're just as human as the rest of us. What exactly should I expect when my personality is a race? I'll put it like this. You may have already have a reputation for being totally obedient, but what you do if you were asked to kill a child? What it means is not only losing your memories or empathy or humanity holding you back from fulfilling such a command. That being said, you could retain some degree of free will until this process is fully complete. That'll give you roughly 1 more year. Another letter. I'll keep writing until I run out of time. Bonnie deserves to know how I feel. I want to send her her whole life worth of love before the year is over. How sweet. Bonnie's almost 9 now. I wonder how big she's gotten. Do you think she's changed a lot? Ha ha ha. I don't know when you'll get this letter, but happy birthday, Bonnie. I'm back at Vegapunk's lab. Things are busy. Happy birthday, Bonnie. Congratulations. Bonnie, Grandma, Granny Connie, Grandma Connie, fuck it, made an extra special giant pizza for you. Woohoo, I love it. Thanks. So good. Good, Jack. Nothing. There's still no letter. Daddy, I'm 9 now. You said you'd write. So another half a year passed without a single letter reaching the church. Revolutionary Army. Kuma came to the rescue again. Yeah, just like the other times, the Revolution always forced around the rope. Then he swooped in to give us a last minute save without saying and left without saying a word. If Kuma wishes to not be followed, we have to respect that. Kuma-san, I'm sure he has his reasons for keeping us in the dark. Like, what's good with Dragon? Like, what's up with him? Like, he don't like. You're not gonna have a conversation. Like, bro, nothing. Like, I'm sick and tired of him. You just go sit there and be like, he has his reasons, bro. I'd have been the first nigga like, well, nah, fuck that. Yo, Kuma, hop on his shoulder or on his hand or something because he's big as hell. I'll be like, what's good with you? What's going on? Like, tell me, like, I'm your friend. You don't got the Nakama in you. You're not like Luffy. You don't. Yo. His name is D Dragon. Remove the monkey, cause he don't fight for his people like Garp and Luffy, bro. He ain't a monkey nigga no more, bro. He not one of them. I'm so tired of him. I'm all better. Look, the stones are completely gone. I could go outside. Not a chance. Bonnie, you must stay put. We told to keep you under surveillance till your 10th birthday. You liar. Vegapunk said I'd be fine after a year, and that was a year ago. I forbid it. Alpha and the other government agents, while they slip, let they let it slip while we're getting drink time. Apparently, your disease has been cured for a while now. Really? We must be missing something. Why would they keep a perfectly healthy young girl trapped inside for another 6 months? I also find it hard to believe that Kuma wouldn't send a single letter. Yeah. I've already sorted everything out with Gil and the others. Head for the port, Bonnie. Sail the seas and go find your father. Can I really do that? Gil and the rest aren't your average fishermen. They're a strong pack of hooligans. I'm sure the pirates in the sea beasts will turn tail once they see them in action. So she became like a child captain trying to find or child sailor with the ruffians of this village trying to find Kuma and then they eventually became her pirate crew as she got older. That's pretty interesting. Fraud D Dragon, yeah. They'll be there to help you find Kuma. So this is the outside world. There's so much dirt and grass. Look at the sky. There's the sun. Bonnie's actually walking on her own. It's a miracle. There really is a God. I never thought I'd see the day. Bonnie, over here. Gyo, tots, potato. Potato? You can't name a nigga potato, bro. You can't do that. I could take apple. There's other fruits. The Saiyans are named after it. Potato? Or was it? I don't know. Curry Gom shows that you control audience and making sense and adding to the story. Gege is a bad troll, just as Shingaku got engaging. You think he's a bad troll? Where's Bonnie? I just saw the Queen Dowager outside. What the hell's going on? It's me, Bonnie. You lying old prune. Set sail. Wow, we made the ship look like a pizza for you. That's a pizza? I have to see Bonnie ship in color. Jewelry? Jewelry? Bonnie. What the fuck is what location? Oh, jewelry Bonnie ship. I can't. I don't know. If, I don't. Know if, I think we saw her ship in with the movie with fucking what's his name? Bullet. Douglas Bullet. You know what? The whole time I thought her ship was like dessert, like Big Mom's, but I don't know that I ever seen it in color. I don't know. I can't find it. Fuck it. Anyways, Stampede, Stampede. Thank you. There we go. Yeah. What? Where's Bonnie? I just saw her. That's me. Blah blah blah. Hold it right there. Alpha found us. You think you can get away from me? I'll beat you with the itch of your life. Enough of this charade. I'll keep you chained up day and night and make that'll make things much easier. I don't like that Oda does this sometimes. Like, there's no reason to make this like make her like an evil bastard. Like, she like we won't fuck with her just on the account that she's not letting Kuma send mail to his daughter and keeping her hostage to keep him in check. Like, that's enough. Like, I'm gonna beat you with into your life, you 10-year-old little girl. Yeah, I'm gonna chain you. Like, bro, that's so unnecessary. Like, that's just overkill to me. Like, that didn't make her any less or more interesting. She's flying towards us. I was ordered to eliminate accomplices. Hey, daddy, what Nika looks like? Still knows what it looks like. Distorted future, Bonnie. But they say his body was all rubbery and there's no limit to what he could do in a fight. So she beat a Cypher Pole agent at 10. Yeah, all right, man. The government would soon receive word that the hostage Bonnie escaped to find her father. Like Luffy and the others, her vessel would gain fame and would go from a humble fishing boat to an infamous pirate ship in the new era. I read a character rant comment on Sukuna being an isekai protagonist, finding his Sukuna Kaisen, which would be a way better story and least disappointing. I don't have the issues that y'all be having with JJK. I don't think the series is bad or fallen off or he's a bad troll or whatever. But I was also never as high on this series as a lot as you guys were. So um uh, I'm guessing the chapter is that the end of the flashback? Like, when is this flashback gonna end, bro? Like, I don't care about this. I don't give a I don't care about Bonnie. I don't care. Oh god, I don't think we're done. I think there's more because this is called the Life of Kuma. All right, so we're at 11:02. The Life of Kuma. There's Bonnie and some wolves eating hot dogs, hot dog contest or some shit. The glizzies out, the glizzies. All right, man. Give me a Nika-ish future. Did I miss that? I don't think I read that. Distorted future. Give me a Nika-ish future. Yeah, you're right. Like, what does that mean? Like, just I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. That's funny though. This chapter is the last one. Okay. I mean, if you wanted edgy fights, Record of Ragnarok does that. You can do that. I mean, what I guess my random fool, like, what's your issue with him, like, with what he's doing and how he's writing it? Like, I don't know what your actual gripe is, because everyone's gripe with Gege. I hate saying Gege. Akutami is different. Or Baki. All right. All right, so we're in the next chapter. No doubt about it, Bonnie. Kumachi's here. Quit calling me by my name. I'm the captain, aren't I? Okay, okay, captain, then. Looks like there are Marine here too. All right, man. The Bonnie pirates have arrived. We got orders to bring them in immediately. They said the last city they attacked was packed with injured seniors and even little children. They're the worst type of scum. Arg. So she ran through them easily, beat their ass. A big guy? Yeah, I seen him. He was on the outskirts of town. He's kind of smiling. I can't see you, Bonnie. Please understand. It's hard to believe you became a part of all things, but you mustn't chase after me. Fuck that. Where the hell did he go? We've already been dubbed pirates. Might as well keep searching, even if it takes a while, right, Captain? We're gonna take it slow. I want to look for Nika too. I imagine Daddy's face when I tell him I found Nika at so and so island. Don't you think he'll be thrilled? Meat man on his shirt. Meanwhile, in East Tobru, having crushed the vicious fisherman Arlang pirates, all right, I got a bounty. Straw Hat Luffy has come to the spotlight. Yeah, yeah. Luffy, yep. Beat up Arlong, yep. Fishman, nope. You're going to Locktown? What for? No particular reason. Who's in charge there? That'll be Captain Smoker. Okay. I'm tired of seeing Dragon. Don't show me this nigga no more. Only show me Sabo. He runs the army. Jinbei, guess whose kid brother is on this bounty poster? A brat like this took down Arlong? What do you mean a brat? Arlong's not strong, Jinbei, compared to you. Like, that's right. He's my kid brother. With a curious twist of fate, Dragon. To think your boy would become a pirate. Here's our ironclad rules of piracy: plunder whatever you want from bad guys, rob them blind, and don't help a soul unless they really need it. Not a soul. All right. That's exactly how you put on lipstick. Great. I'm totally a grown up now. I also put this on. Daddy might not even recognize me without something on my cheek, so that's why she pierced her eye. I actually said that like like a month ago or 2 months ago when she got the whatever poisoning. What the fuck was the shit called? The diamond rock minerals, something jewelry, blue sapphire scale, sapphire scale. Did I get it? Did I get it? Sapphire scale, something like that. I knew it was rocks and minerals and gems related. Arlon got lazy and he was never that nice though. The panel with Bonnie and why she became a pirate and wanting freedom worked somewhat, but it's still mid. It doesn't work for me. It seems like retroactive stuff in a lot of ways, but whatever. Uh, Egghead New World. This is unsettling. You think so? Their progression is as smoothly as your own modifications. Never mind that. Did you hear the news? Apparently, some rookies declared war on the world government. What? Dragon has a son? If I want to let you study all my memories, there's no point trying to hide it. A man with rubber power standing up to the world government. What a quirk of fate. Sounds just like my idol, Nika. Pip 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 pip. That's true. Just like my idol, Nika. I I hate it. I hate it so much. Nika Nika has done irreparable damage to One Piece. Arlong is barely above Hody. Nah, I don't know if that's true or not. Cause Hody had at least Hody popped some mollies and got stronger. Like he popped some pills. He was off a perk, and he turned like white and shit. But I gotta tell y'all, the only fishman I like is Jinbei. I'm racist. I discriminate against them. I don't fuck with them. Actually, I want to say that I like Shirahoshi a lot too. But she a mermaid. You know they look good. At least the mermaids are looking good. But I don't really fuck with them. Like I just like Jinbei. Shout out to my what is he a whale shark? Thriller bark. Grad lied. The government has given me special orders to wipe you all out. That said, I'd sure to be satisfied if I only brought them. Straw Hat Luffy said. Hand them over and I'll spare your lives. I remember this part. What a shame. Luffy is the man after hit him with the Shishi Sun Sun. Luffy is the man who will become king of pirates. If you truly mean to take his place, you must be willing to bear all his pain and suffering yourself. This might be enough to knock even me out. He said not he said nothing has happened. He has exceptional friends, just as I expect of your son, Dragon. Near the Savori archipelago. We are calling in all 7 worlds of the sea. If you refuse to come, you'll be forfeiting your title. Quite the statement. What's the occasion? The flag bearer of the new era, Porticus D. Ace, his public execution date has been set. This will mean war with the Whitebeard pirates. War with the Whitebeard? I will be sure to arrive soon before the execution date. Sabori Archipelago, where's my food? I'm wasting away here. Pizza. Oh, Cardi! Pizza! Bring me more pizza now. Captain, the Navy will take notice if you keep causing a scene. This is the last time I'll see your face. Become a truly indomitable pirate. Bonnie. And everyone's looking at him, just looking through the door. Bonnie! Anyways. Irreparable damage! Okay, the problem isn't Dragon appearing, but what the hell is he doing? It just look like that's the problem. Like, I could like talk and complain and like criticize, but like I don't even care. I don't have the energy to do it. I'm just reading the chapter to read the chapter. Like I'm just reading it. So, that pirate to see the celestial dragon, they'll send the worst from Navy HQ. That is the human shop. So I want to attack the celestial dragon. Who would dare do that? The whole world knows that's taboo, and we're so close to the Navy HQ too. It's practically suicide. Them again, the Straw Hat Pirates. Yup. He did that to protect the fishmen. He said, "Okay, mid out, yeah." Straw Hat Pirate, Straw Hat Luffy. No one, and then Usopp lands on them. No one has done anything this bold for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's treason. You ever just think that y'all are just fucking pussy as fuck? Y'all just pussy. Dragon, Eva Chan, I hope you can forgive me. Stop. PX1. What? Another one? Zoro? Poof. I didn't mean to desert you without a word. At least I can leave my own quiet mark on the world through Bonnie and this young boy. Their future will be the only legacy I leave behind. Is this what he's thinking in his head, or is this what he whispered to Rayleigh? Because didn't he whisper something to Rayleigh? Do we know what he said to Rayleigh? I don't know. I couldn't save any of them. You've got it wrong. I'm showing you the level you have to be in the new world. You and your friends just aren't ready. Don't go there yet. After all, you will someday save the world. This just like it just feels so retroactive. Like in hindsight, now that I've added Nika, I can sprinkle all this in here. Like I'll be honest, maybe I'm wrong, and Oda had that. No, I'm not, because I don't. I feel like the Gomu Gomu no Mi is a retcon. I don't believe this is something he had planned from the when but then he invented it. So this to me just feels kind of like after the fact. Like it's not like yo, it's incredible foreshadowing and prediction and making all your story plot points converge. Like I'm not getting that feeling and inclination here. It just kind of feels tacked on. Like I can do this after the fact. Now, granted, it's staying consistent with the current low end world building. I don't know if it conflicts with anything earlier, but it just don't move me. Yeah, he told Rayleigh he from the Revolutionary Army. Okay. You will someday save the world because you are Nika, my idol. Install a self-destruct mechanism. Are you really that terrified of Kuma? Why do you listen to him, Vegapunk? Just lie. Who is smarter than you? I'm. Go to your happy place. This nigga stinks, bro. But it was clear back then that Kuma purposely saved the Straw Hats. We know that, but that doesn't mean that he was having all of these thoughts and opinions. And oh, Luffy, you're gonna be the one who saves the world because you saved the Fishman, and you're Joy Boy, you're my idol, Nika. Oh, God, miss me with all of this. Feels like he's trying to plug holes. Exactly how it feels. It's retroactive and vaguely mysterious, was made more entertaining. That's how I feel with the story now. Nika won, my ass is beat. Leave my body on the ground. I feel that. Vega point is what they put in my Yurdi. Real science, facts. Don't complain. Isn't his terrifying status as a human weapon you're doing? But you five already have the highest priority in the command hierarchy, and if you were to somehow go rogue in our presence, how else would anyone else stop him? Do not answer. I'm not interested in the opinions of a scientist for hire. In exchange for me doing that, let me keep a touch of his ego intact. I've even invented a circuit for the brain that allows one to switch between the two states of consciousness, akin to a personality personality. If I'm going to test it, I've given the order. Vegapunk. Erase his individuality completely. Make sure no trace of him remains. You won't be forgiven if you don't. Remember, I too am a man of science. Any attempts to deceive me will fail. Okay, fair enough. Maybe he's just as well. I don't know. Can you build something specific? Don't I don't know. I don't know if I buy that line. That line's to placate someone like me. I don't buy that. I know he's like the science dude or whatever, but like what fucking science do you have you created and build that leads credence to let me believe you're as talented, as smart, or as accomplished as Vegapunk. Vegapunk can't hide one thing from you in there. I don't believe that. That see like he tried to placate me. He almost got me. He almost got me too. Nah. But if we do that, Kuma won't get to reunite with Bonnie at all. It's good to know how you feel. How you feel, Vegapunk. What? I didn't think you'd be able to overhear. Weren't you the one who gave me superhuman hearing? So you made these niggas stronger with. I'm exhausted. How y'all doing though? I'm exhausted. But bro, it's base reading peak like TOG One Piece adventure series. I feel it. Thank you. People call me base a lot these days. You're not enjoying this flashback solely because you're Canadian. Facts. That's hilarious to me. Now, Vega Books is a burger, so I buy it. Um, what feel with the story and pilots the Gundam? Yeah, I'm supposed to believe Saturn can send some lines of code. I want to throttle Oda. Smartest nigga alive and can't fool anyone. Oh man, this man is a goober. A goober. Yeah. All right then. Today is the day we erase your sensitivity to biology. Kuma, it's been only 2 years, but it was fun. I suppose it was. It's looking like your first assignment will be a battle with the Whitebeard pirates. I've been asked to prepare a battalion of your clone orders for that one too. Once that's over and done with, there's something I'd like you to program me to do. Protect the ship with the Straw Hat Pirates until one of them returns. I like to be a stubborn guardian for their home. This I can buy, since I won't be able to continue witnessing their growth. What kind of future are you dreaming up for that boy? His actions have really moved me. I know Nika is meant to be a legend, but it'd be really great if there was a warrior out there putting smiles on people's faces, using rhythm and the rhythm of liberation, the rhythm I taught Bonnie. And if there's a hero out there, he will change these seas one day. I believe it'll be him, a revolutionary relation of Rose and a pirate. Yeah, you're backing quite the dark horse. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, Orthodox thinking of yours to prove your humanity. All right, before we go to remember, before we begin, remember to push up those memories from my research. I promise, after all. Do these effectively erase your memory? No. Think of it as a copy. It will disappear as it'll disappear when it's touched, though. Don't fret. I don't assistant will allow me to take peeks without touching it. Place it in here, in there. Okay, here's another procedure. I have to be clinical about this. I'm a scientist after all, so this is my life. I wonder how many people have been harmed or troubled by my actions. Troubled living is nothing without trouble, wouldn't you say? Wah wah, Kuma, huff huff, Kuma, Kumachi, huff huff, Kuma, Kumachi, erg, daddy, doing that stupid ass run and dance. I can hear. I'm so grateful. Thanks, goodness. Your life hasn't caused anyone harm or trouble, but your death will pain everyone who loves you. Listen well, Kuma. You are a hero too, not only for Bonnie, but for anyone you've ever met. Thank you. Just one more thing, Pigapunk. Yeah, I know. I can't say how grateful I am for you saving. Look at him pulling the lever, crying. Like, I hate this nigga so. I can't. This is so unearned. He's in there in tears, bro. This shit is so funny to me. There. Ah! Oh God! Thank you for saving Bonnie's life. If you see her again, could you tell her something for me? Please wish her a happy 10th birthday. Oh, so this is her. This is her when she. So why didn't you just do this when she touched the memories? Now I'm even angrier. You should have done a flashback right then and there, not after. Fuck. I feel like because they wanted Saturn to be here, but nah. This is misplaced. That's really my biggest problem with it. It was a cool flashback. Whatever, man. I'm tired. JJK? JJK? I'm tired, bro. All right. Let me see something real quick. Why mention the Switch? I agree. Vegapunk couldn't hide it. This guy is so scientific. Why didn't he make these PXs? I don't know what to tell you. I have that. I wish I had the answer. I truly don't. I don't have the answer. I'm very sorry. Smart niggas alive can't fool anyone. He's a goober. Yeah. You shouldn't have mentioned it. You should have just like hit it or some way or like what is he so afraid of? Like is he afraid to die? Like what is he like? He's such a I don't know, bro. How did Vegapunk think his superpowers won't be used by the evil government? Greed and nothing don't make that man. Like, no, he's stupid. And I don't know, bro. This was truly our Nika Kaiser. The Nika is me. I am the bone of my Nika. These flashbacks imply Dragon and Vegapunk's hands are tied, but I really haven't seen or felt that to be the case. That's probably what it is. Like it's fake to me. Like there's so many things they could have done. Like I'm with you on that. This ain't the Vegapunk I wanted. Caesar Clown is my scientist, my goal. Yeah, we've rated 20 years for Vegapunk. I feel it. Saturn is literally an immortal minister of science that have lived for hundreds of years, and you're asking for its qualifications. Laugh out loud. Unironic Cedar is more interesting. I agree. I agree. I agree. Snorlax, if you just came in here to wave your One Piece flag, you might as well like make a real argument. A title is not enough. Make a real argument if you're actually like upset at my opinion. Like, if you're just here to shake your ass for Oda, I don't care. I don't give a damn. I One Piece fans just don't move me anymore. I do not care how they feel about anything. I don't care how they like. I got to this point. One Piece fans, they just look at me and be like, "I think you're the stupidest One Piece opinion I ever heard," and I go, "Whatever. I don't even like. I don't respect y'all. Like, make a real argument then." Like, I get it. Like I said, that's probably the reason why they wanted to wait with the flashback a bit. I admit that. But it's like I haven't seen him make or do anything. And the Vegapunk is supposed to be this brilliant scientist for hire, but you have him. Where are his inventions? What has he created? I need something. Give me something. I'm not saying anything fucking crazy. You can't fool him with one thing, one slight trick. Okay, there's an on and off switch for his personality. Um, he has to. He actually, we actually removed most of it, but maybe there's a way for him to like suppress it. Like, there's so many things he could have done. And he's just obedient. Like, what? Like, how badly do you need this funding for your naive? I want to give the world free energy. Like, they want war over that bullshit. Come on, bro. Come on, man. I'm making sense. Dragon literally has no idea of anything that went on with Kuma his whole life, his whole time. And Eva got locked up off screen in flashback. He's garbage. Agreed. Like that, Vegapunk could only as a character could Vegapunk could only as a character full of foolish regrets to even think he cares. Lilith is a fun party chaos, but screw the rest. At least to the president for why Vegapunk tried something and Saturn caught it. Yeah, that would have worked. I would have been okay with that. Like, by the way, don't think that I didn't notice that you secretly gave yourself the highest authority for the pacifistas. Fix it. Yeah. Like, nah, you didn't see the holograms and those silly goofy hover shoes? This is peak science. Nah, man. Listen, I, I'll be very clear. If you're enjoying what's happening and everything in One Piece, who fucking cares what I think? Like, I'm tired of people being so butthurt, and argumentative without good arguments to what I think about certain series. You like it? You like it. Who cares what I think? I'm one man, and I'm not even the One Piece nigga. That's Brago. That's Jay. That's Rogers base. That's whoever else. Like, I'm just here, bro. At this point, like, I won't be surprised if in a few years One Piece is my favorite is no longer my favorite manga. So, anyways, where is the fucking bar name? Boom. I gotta change this. To Juju Wanda beat. Yeah. Juju Wanda beat. Yeah. He said mort de rire. That's funny, bro. You guys make me laugh. Like, y'all really make me laugh sometimes. Should be so funny. I'm gonna just put Miwa for no reason on the side. You could have made him a foil to Frankie too. Something. I don't know, bro. Again, Vegapunk's mid, Egghead's mid, Wano's mid. One Piece been mid for like 4 years secretly. Oh, maybe I'll put like Hakari. Is there a Hakari? Hakari, JJK, PNG. Like, niggas are so funny, dog. I heard he was. I think I seen that he was fighting in this chapter, so I'm gonna throw him on. Because I think I do a good job encouraging my audience to disagree with me and to clap back at me. But what's the one thing I always tell you guys? You better make a case. This makes sense. I take issue when people disagree with me or have an argument with my like they try to leave like a snarky comment like immortal god of science, but he needs to prove himself. Like, make a real argument. Don't do that. You're not. That's just snark. That's passive aggressive bitch nigga shit. I don't like that. Just make an argument. I guess I'll put Sukuna. I don't like Miwa. I can't do it. Miwa. I mean JJK PNG. Like, just make an argument, bro. I should probably like not use this version of him, but I don't. I'm too lazy to search for any other ones, so I'm gonna just use this one. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. What did I just? Did I not save it? Oh, there it is. It's the truth. And the crazy thing is, so many of like I'm not trying to be a dickhead because I'm like honest, but so many people that you guys see on these screens hyping up this Kuma flashback, I do not hear the same sentiment. Let's just say behind closed doors. Oh, best flashback. It's so sad. Blah blah blah. I'm in Discord. This nigga Oda is cooked. I'm not putting no names. I'm not putting no fingers, but a lot of them are capping for the camera. That's all I'm gonna say. At least you get my honest and authentic thoughts and opinions. The One Piece Fallout star that just wasn't for me. I wanted to say that, but I think he bounced back after personally because for a while it was my least favorite arc. I still think it's his longest, most and not longest, but like it's disorganized and it's jarring and has its issues. But I'm kind of more towards Wano because Wano did some irreparable damage to me. But I don't know. Maybe when I reread it, I'll see. Sad story with so much potential. It is. It is. Do you think rushing or something else is the biggest problem, making it mid? I don't know what's going on with Oda. Does he want to finish it? Is he tired? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. Oda has been at this for 1,000 plus. He has plenty of time to organize. I mean, originally it was supposed to be this long, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, JJK. Let me remove the fucking pirate symbol. I see the pirate symbol can stay there. Fuck it. The decisive battle in the uninhabited demon-infested Shinjuku 18. Damn it, my lack of battle experience is showing at a time like this. Sukuna's curse technique is alive and well. Higuruma. He already he already died or lost? Wait, new shadow style simple domain. It's not just the brat. They've all leveled up their fundamentals in curse energy strengthening. Wait, am I behind a chapter? Didn't I see? I'm behind. I'm an idiot. That's crazy. I was behind two chapters of both of these. My fault, y'all. My second. My second? Let me add this. I'm like, didn't I see Hikari start the chapter out when people were talking about it? And like I didn't see him, but I'm like, no, I'm behind one. Let me add this here to the title. It's 245 slash or dash. Especially later Wano, that's you. Yeah, Wano made it really hard. What's up? Iman Hollow, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Hina. Okay, so I'm actually on 245. So he's fighting the Frozen Star. Is he in fighting concurrently with the decisive battle? The feverish gambler Hakari versus the Frozen Star Uraume. I think he's in jackpot because it looks like there's music behind him playing. I can't tell though, because usually he has the energy around him swelling, but I think there's like music notes behind him, so I think he's in jackpot. She blows at him. Frost Calm. Frost Calm is a technique that freezes the target by striking them with super cooled curse energy. It is the true essence of ice sorcery. Okay. Well, shit. He gets whatever. She breaks it. Thanks for playing. And then she's about to blow something else at him, but his hand already recovered. She puts the hand in his face, in her face, and throws her like through the building and concrete and stuff. She makes a little whirlwind. The speed of his regeneration is incredible. It surpasses even Sukuna Sama and Gojo Satoru. She threw something that like went through his body. I can see his innards. Oh my god. Anytime, brother, finally get a chance to catch you on Twitch. Somehow I always seem to be watching the YouTube streams, but let's go. Another night live stream. Well, the more the merrier. Welcome. I appreciate it. We started with Tower of God, reading a theory and stuff and talking about it. Then we read One Piece, and now we're reading 2 chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen. I was gonna read JoJo, but you guys don't come for that. Like most of my subscribers don't read JoJo like that, and they're not all the way caught up of JoJo Land. So I just read it on my own. That's if you're wondering why I didn't talk about it or stream it, I read it on my own. So she threw something through him. It recovers. He just keeps coming. You bastard. He comes with a kick. She throws his leg. And he like No, not his kicks. Not his. Don't lose your shoes, brother. Those shoes are clean, bro. Look like some Air Forces or something. She kicks him in the face with his bare foot. He kicked her pretty fucking hard. Like she went through a few buildings. Oh, there's my shoe. Oh, I misjudged you. He's like, hmm. The sorcerers of this modern era have an intense obsession with remaining human. They so desperately want to hold on to the. Oh, that's what tipped me off. Does that mean the trial already ended? Damn. They so desperately want to hold on to their humanity, constantly telling themselves to hold back from destroying what would be so easily crushed with their overwhelming power. It is that fear of being alone that makes them weak. Okay. The they froze the water pipes, causing them to burst. But you are different. You do not share their fear. I will no longer think of you as human. I will destroy you with the full extent of my power. How strong do you guys think Uraume is? Like, is she special grade? Do we know, or was she like grade one, or like semi? Is there one? Is there like one in between? Like, I'm assuming she's probably a special grade. I could be wrong, but how much do we know about her? Like, would she be as strong as like a Kenjaku or something? Like, where is she at? Yuki? Like, would she beat Yuki? Like, where do you guys kind of have her in strength? Like, I'm not sure what to do with her yet. Everyone's talking about humanity. Is it trending or something? I just got finished hearing the same kind of thing from my junior. He's a bit of a gloomy kid, but he's a man who sticks to his word. You can't help but respect him. And you know what? I'm getting real hyped up here. Bring me an ice cold one. Itadori Yuji is accused under suspicion of committing mass murder in Shibuya on October 31st, 2018. He didn't kill anyone. His previous confessions in the high court was false, motivated by a strong sense of personal accountability. The real culprit is you, Ryomen Sukuna. Judgment knows everything there is to know about this individual within my domain. Yes, special grade. Wouldn't high gen imply an even stronger desire to stay human? I don't quite follow the logic. Here's how I took it. I could be wrong. It's the willingness to let your body just be mangled and destroyed in the most grotesque and fucked up ways and just keep coming because that's his strength, that's his power. To sacrifice his immortal body in order to win. Whereas I probably wouldn't fight this recklessly if I was him. Even if I knew I can heal and stuff, I probably would be in jackpot, but I'd be very cautious. Like I don't want to get hit by poison or something crazy like the power cosmic or something. Like I'd still be pretty cautious. But if you notice Hikari, he just goes kind of balls to the wall. So that was kind of that's kind of how I took it, but I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Special grade. She's special grade. She's been humbled by Gojo. Okay, fair. Depends on the matchup. She's Sukuna's assistant, so I'm assuming special grade. Her ice ability do seem OP. She gone kind of crazy with him. I wonder if she can do like absolute zero or like sub zero and stuff. However, apart from the evidence within this envelope, it is none of it is shared with me. This is given based on the claims asserted by three of us. Good. The evidence given by judgment concerns Sukuna when he was inside of Yuji, as the previous trial did. The details and facts surrounding him taking control of Itadori's body and his cruel facts are well documented. The Shibuya massacre was only made possible because of Sukuna's immense skill wielding jujutsu. As long as Sukuna isn't judged to being have mentally unsound by the time of the incident or to have a mental deterioration such that he can no longer be charged criminally, we should be able to secure a death sentence within his evidence. This evidence is not necessarily. Don't be so long winded. I already heard the rules of this domain when I was inside that brat. What I'm interested in is that sword of yours. I couldn't care less about what I did or when I did it. Let's hurry up and end this. Honestly, I should have expected this. I wanted a trial. I did, but I should have expected this. She said guilty. I got the rope right here. Confiscation and death penalty. He's grinning his teeth. This is how they got back outside. He's got the executioner sword. It's likely that Sukuna lost the ability to use the Ten Shadows technique in his battle with Gojo Satoru. Okay. But Higuru was so new. Like, would he really know this? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not an experienced Jujutsu sorcerer yet. There's a high possibility that what was confiscated was his shrine. Assuming Sukuna cannot use any curse technique, I am in complete control with the lethal sword. They cannot afford to let this shot of victory slip through their fingers. The sorcerers of Jujutsu High sprang into action. Okay. Do you have a death wish, Higuruma? The only one who realized that something was amiss with this seemingly golden opportunity were Sukuna and Higuruma himself. And that's when he sent the slashes. I guess Kukasabe took some. In the case of target of confiscation, being someone who is currently wielding a cursed tool, what will be seized is not the curse technique, but the tool. Wait, why the tool though? I don't get it. In the case of the target of confiscation, being someone currently wielding a cursed tool, what will be seized is the cursed is not the curse technique, but why though? I don't know if I get that. Give me 1 second, y'all. I want to see something real quick. Um, that's interesting. But I don't think I like that reasoning. I thought Sukuna maybe was just like special or different. I just want to see how they phrased it here. Give me a sec. So, okay, blah blah. Do you want to die, Higuruma? But Sukuna and Higuruma had realized that the chances of success was a sham. In if the target of punishment is carrying the cursed tool, then confiscation applies to not to a cursed technique but to a cursed tool. Did Sukuna know that? That's interesting. What do you guys feel about that? What do you guys feel about that? Sukuna has such an upper hand on the cast since he was inside Yuji, being able to see everything going on. Best example is knowing Unlimited Void. True. Sukuna's like, say less. You get it folded anyways. He said, I'm guilty. Here's the rope. Now come try me, nigga. That confiscation, the curse tool is nonsense to me. I got issues with the confiscation, but I'll talk about it after you read the next chapter. Okay, bet it's nonsense. Um, because I made it the. I don't really get like Vegapunk. His character went from 100 to 10. He went from like he went from like 50 to like 0. In a year, he's the smartest person in the world and reduced to a crying philosophical non-true smart person. Yeah, I felt that. I feel that. Okay, so here's a chapter that I was supposed to be on. My fault. Here we go. 246. So damn it. My lack of experience is showing at a time like this. Sukuna's curse technique is alive and well. Team Jujutsu. But isn't this aren't these like his super slashes? How come they unless he's holding back, right? Didn't he? Sorry. Let me go back a chapter real second. Doesn't he have like the slashes? Yeah, these look like his new cleave and dismantle, right? And that was able to cut through Gojo. So I wonder how unless Gojo didn't see it coming and he didn't protect himself. Okay. He went who's spitting? Is that Kusakabe, whatever? Simple new domain, new shadow style simple domain. It's not just the brat. They've all leveled up their fundamentals in curse energy strengthening. On top of that, while not to the degree of domain amplification, that simple domain seemed to weaken my technique. I thought that was gonna kill me, you bastard. His projectile slashes are a form of dismantle. But now we know that not all his slashes are necessarily capable of bisecting the rock. I got my answer. If you just stop and think, it makes sense he'd need to charge up a period or some kind of binding vow in order to expand the target of his technique. Okay. Cleave activates once it touches a target, except when it's within his domain. It's instant death if we get caught by cleave. A point blank dismantle or the slash that bisects the world, no amount of curse energy reinforcement, domain amplification, or simple domains are going to stop those. It's really that OP? I'm not. You can't just take the hit. There are regular cleaves. Okay, I didn't realize that. That's my fault. I hate it. I need an explanation of why the tool is confiscated. I need that too. I don't think I like that either. And the most disturbing thing is that he's not using those flames from Shibuya. So you saw him use the flames against Jogo. Considering that had enough power to exercise that special grade volcano head curse, we'd be toast if he turned it on us. Worrying about it won't be a help. It'd be easier if he assumed he can't use it for whatever reason. Higuruma, can he still move? No problems here. I'm sorry, we got death penalty, but confiscation was applied to that cursed tool. That's plenty. Is it? Ending things with that sword seems to be the simplest way to wrap things up. I'll protect you even if it kills me. Wait, seriously, am I gonna die here? I mean, those words came out of my mouth. At least they've up their defense. I'll go for their legs next. Shall we have a race, brats? Here comes piercing blood. He disappeared. Yeah, I knew he was gonna blitz you easily. Did he cut him in half with his bare hand, or did he clothesline him? Chozo, he clotheslined him. Oh, I thought Yuji was holding Nanami's weapon. What is he gonna do with that? With that though? I thought the whole point is that because he's the 9-3, the 7. I almost said 9-5 sorcerer. I meant the 7-3 sorcerer. He could critical hit you with the ratio. So he blocks it. Wait, wait? Was this guy's ability to copy other abilities? And I forgot. Did he just use the 7? What's this guy's name again with the face thing? I think he could copy people like Utah, but it was like at a worse level. I don't remember his name. JJK sorcerers. If y'all remember, chat, please let me know. But I don't remember this guy. I remember him covering his face and doing something. What's his ability though? I don't even see him here. No, not Nanami. Nanami's my favorite character. I didn't forget Nanami. It's a guy who puts the mask over his face to use his technique. What's his name? No, the curse tool absorbed Nanami's ability. Oh, it did? Did that? When was that? When was that stated? He said Eno. Oh, I thought he can. I thought maybe he could keep. I thought he could copy people or something. Okay, my fault. No, not Mojito. Hey, dude, who got folded by Toji? Hey, dude, who got folded by? It told you to don't. Told you to go, man. He said I was wrong. Uh, I gotta find this guy. So it's still gonna bother me. I want to know what his ability is. I don't know what he does. You don't see him though. What's his last name or first name? I see Maki, Misato, Kinji, Kirara, Kensuke, Kasumi, Kaori. Who the fuck is Kaito? Okay, there's Kaito. Ino, Takuma. This guy? What the hell does he do? Is it Professor? He auspicious beast summon? Oh, okay. When and how did Is it because Nanami used that weapon all the time? It naturally absorbed it, so it became a cursed tool. Is that what it is, or did Nanami put his technique in there? I don't remember if something if they mentioned it. Okay, he blocks it. Does he do the 7-3 ratio? Oh, that was stronger than I imagined. I see that dull thing. They've made the 7-3 sorcerer's technique into a cursed tool. Oh, he kicked it back. God damn, that's heavy. He goes behind him. Here comes Yuji. They take some slashes. Higuruma comes with the. Is Higuruma even athletic? The thing dodges it. He grabs him with his other hands. He punches thing with the other hands. Think he can keep up? Go, Itadori. Don't let him get Higuruma alone. They're having a race. He's too fast. All right. Sukuna comes. I think Higuruma's technique might be a way to save Fushiguro. Would it be all right to ask to spill more details about your technique? I mean, it's kind of personal. Don't worry about it. Those cut by the executioner's sword will die without exception. However, the target will, without fail, be limited to the one sentenced. Judgment could differentiate between multiple souls with an incarnated body. That was already demonstrated by Itadori. I like that. Even if Sukuna is the one who receives the sentence cut with the sword, we should be able to revive the sleeping unharmed Fushigumi Megumi. Hey, that's pretty handy. Do you have a dash with Higuruma? Talk about out of the blue. Even though you can't use reverse curse technique or taking a pivotal role against the Sukuna, I'm a man who has abandoned and been abandoned by the law. I'd like to be the one to punish myself in the end. It's as you say. I think I should just play my role to completion and die in this fight. I get what you're coming from. I kind of feel similar, but I don't know. I can't help but wonder if you should go back. Don't say such ridiculous things. I've become someone who can't even look you in the eye anymore. Domain amplification. He nullified my technique. Higuruma had only awakened as a swordsman for a mere 2 months ago, yet was developing at a tremendous speed. Sukuna found himself completely enthralled. From the dazzling light of the lethal blade that shone once again to the unbounded raw talent that rivals even Gojo Satoru. I don't know about that. We gotta go that far. Everyone knows Higuruma more the same thing. That guy's a genius, but he's nice. Give him credit. Give him credit for everything he's done this quickly, though. I don't know. I don't want to go that far, cause like, but then again, some people I've spoken about don't consider Gojo a genius. That he just inherited a broken technique from his family, the six eyes and the infinite, limitless. All right, that was cool though. Okay, all right. He used it all the time. It's plausible. Judgment me with a tough difference between someone having multiple souls and not a curse tool is sus. That's my problem with the confiscation. Ooh, that's kind of a good point. That's honestly a good point. At least to me, it is. I don't know. I'm not sure why he did that. Maybe he wanted the. I guess like my best guess is he wanted the reason for Higuruma to like grow within the fight and make Sukuna interested in him. So he had him take a L, like a soft L with his ability, with something he hadn't experienced, so we can have this moment. That's the best I kind of got for you, because I never thought Higuruma would get a chance like this to be cool. But you know what? Considering Tabaka got his moment with Kenjaku, I probably should have seen this coming. And he's actually like, unlike Takaba, whatever his name is, who's like a failed comedian, he was like a genius level like defense attorney or prosecutor, right? So shouts out to Mr. Akutami, bro. He about to go in. He about to go in. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, I wonder why Sukuna was so like whatever. Oh wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot. I think. You wanna know why I'm stupid? Secretly, from some angles, Kusabe and Higuruma look the same a little bit to me. Higuruma is the one who's using domain amplification. Not, I thought it was Kusakabe for some reason, or whatever his name is. Okay, that's my fault. I missed that. And that's not even something we've seen a lot. So he was able to see that in the fight with like Gojo, and for 2 months. Okay, that's awesome. But how physically gifted is he? Is really my question. Is that nigga fast, strong? Is he sturdy? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what else does he got? Because I think that would all add up in some way, shape, or form. But shout out to Higuruma. Let him cook. Let him cook, bro. I'm tired, bro. But that was good. That was a good chapter. I feel it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel with the curse tool thing though. Are we? Are we? Can hold on. Let me ask you. Can you do the we can possibly? So yeah. How do you feel about the Jogo cliffhanger? The Jogo. Will we get tragedy striking early? I don't know what you mean. Jogo's a volcano guy. What cliffhanger? I feel like Giga's doing a lot on the fly, explaining and unveiling what techniques people can do and who can use techniques, which has been a problem. So you think at this point he it's not things he's planned out earlier. He's kind of on the fly. Oh, JoJo. I don't think it. Sorry, no, I don't think so. But I like the chapter. I could talk about it in a bit. Um, but not. I probably did. I didn't. I don't think I did tweet about it. I should have tweeted about it. Sorry, I was in JJK. I'm still thinking about the chapter, right? So I was just thinking about it. But no, Jojo Land was cool. It was nice to kind of see our first first stand user in action, and you know actually see them, so to speak, and everything. Like, it's cool stuff. I don't know if it'd be interested to have a quote unquote tragedy strike this early, but in some ways, um, it wouldn't be that crazy. But I'm kind of like in the mode of not overthinking things in JoJo right now because it's so early, and I've never really been caught up this early except for JoJo Leon. So I'm just kind of letting things play out. Like, I have like minor thoughts and stuff, but nothing has really happened yet. So, but it was cool. It was cool. It's one of my ongoing favorites, so I'm always gonna enjoy it. Shout out to my guy, but nah, I'm not worried about Dragona. She'll be alright. He got punched through a building, so I think he's pretty sturdy. You know what? That's a good point. But like, okay, Grip Jaku made him a sorcerer, right? So was Higuruma some weird Yuji type person that had above what human limitations, like enhanced human speed and durability? Or did that change come about when his mind was altered to have spirit curse energy and whatnot? Then he got physically stronger naturally as a result of that. Never read JoJo as it comes out, so I'm just gonna let it stack. When I caught up, Steel Ball Run was pretty much just finishing in like 2010ish or whatever. I want to say I don't remember what year it was, honestly. When JoJo Leon came out, I was already caught up. But JoJo Leon was something I read. I read it monthly. Then he went on break. Then I fell off. When I came back, there was like 20 something chapters. Then I read them all. Then I fell off. Then when I came back, there was like 60. Then I fell off. I think I came back around the 80s or 70s or something like that, and like never. I don't think I fell off after that. Actually, I think after that was weekly or monthly after that. Around the time that Rye was introduced with doggy style on the plant appraiser on the little gondola, not gondola, the Ferris wheel, the amusement park setup. I was pretty much caught up by then. I never really fell behind after that. But yeah, think of Yuta. Yuta is weak, slow, and is plain human, but he can amp himself extremely with his deep well of cursed energy. He was a genius, so above mental not. Okay, that makes sense actually. I meant smooth operator was activated, so probably not. Although a beta switch with the brothers was an interesting close. Oh, okay, I hear you. I hear you. Ski lift. Yeah, ski lift. That's what it was. A ski lift. Yeah. Nah, fair. But I would love to have JoJo conversations, but these guys don't keep up with it. They don't read it. They don't care about me. They don't care what I love. But anyways, let's wrap this up. Unless you guys have any questions for me, um, I'm gonna wrap it up. Edit this, have it out on the channel. You guys think I should put the video out for Tower God tomorrow morning, or should I put it out tonight? What do you guys think? Should I just drop it when it's ready, or should I just put it out tomorrow morning when I get up or something? Happy Xmas, thank you. Don't worry, you're gonna see me. You'll probably see me briefly tomorrow. You'll see me Saturday and Sunday, and then I'm taking my break after Sunday on Christmas Day. But thank you for the Merry Christmas wishes. Happy holidays for those who don't celebrate. Merry Christmas to those that do. Happy Kwanzaa and all that. And I hope you guys stick with your New Year's resolutions. I'll probably stream during my break at least once, though. I usually do. So don't worry, you'll see me. Watch talk film. Okay, all right, all right, all right. You know what's crazy? I've had no excuse not to watch Talkville because I've actually had a bunch of NBA and football podcasts on in the background when I'm editing. I've been watching Gil's Arena. I watched a couple of Nightcap episodes with Shannon Sharp and is it Ocho Cinco? I don't know I don't know if that's his real name, but the other American football player. I was watching some podcast P and yeah, so yeah. And then tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, like it might be a phone stream or whatever, because like I do have a dinner to go to or a Christmas party to go to. So yeah. Oh, Sam Jones, he's still around? Jeez, my guy, he's really out here, eh? Upload in the AM. Merry Christmas. Okay, I'll do it in the morning then. All right. I'll drop the VOD maybe like at the end of tomorrow because the VOD does have the One Piece and JJK section and everything. So yeah. But yeah. All right. You guys take care. Y'all be safe. Thank you guys for rocking with me for the year, for the day, for the weeks. Anytime that you're able to give me is always greatly appreciated. And you guys have yourselves a mighty fine day. It's Emperor Hour soon, but I'm still gonna start a raid. This is my I guess like not brother-in-law, but my sister's man, and they have 2 kids together. So show them some love if you want. He playing Super Mecha Champions.